A very good morning to all of you. I welcome you all to the first webinar of ACLA Commerce College. The topic is Awareness Program on Online E-Resources, which is organized by IQAC, KC Das Commerce College, in collaboration with Assam College Librarians Association, ICT cell. The topic of today's webinar is most pertinent as we are going through a phase of lockdown and physical distancing, and hence e-learning or e-resources are the need of the hour for every institution, every educational institution. I do believe that this webinar will benefit all of us. The resource persons of today's webinar are Professor Sanjay Kumar Singh, Head of the Department of Library and Information Science, Guwahati University; Dr. Birendra Pal, Library, Kolhapur College. Now I request our principal, Dr. Rishikesh Porua, to deliver his inaugural speech.
Thank you, Runjun Vaidya. Respected Professor Sanjay Kumar Singh, Head Department of Library and Information Science, Guwahati University, and Dr. Birendra Pal, Librarian, Kolhapur College, both resource persons of today's webinar. Honorable Dr. Prashant Deka, Secretary, Assam College Librarian Association, esteemed participants from different institutions, and my dear colleagues. Namaskar and a very good morning to all of you. At the very outset, on behalf of KC Das Commerce College, I welcome all of you to this virtual arena where we will be enlightened on the availability of different e-resources by our resource persons. This is the first amongst a few webinars which we plan to execute during this lockdown period. Well, ladies and gentlemen, all of us would agree that the world is experiencing probably one of the most difficult times in recent history. The journey of man from the discovery of fire to programming the codes of artificial intelligence has been exponentially fast compared to the time span of his existence. Our urges to surge over nature have helped us to taste success, and at the same time, it also created a lot of chaos. Today, we realize that the world probably wasted a lot of money, time, and energy in achieving many things which could have been probably delayed. Instead, we should have worked to strengthen ourselves against pandemics. Ladies and gentlemen, here I remember a TED talk of Bill Gates way back in 2015 when he said that probably the world is not ready for the next pandemic. I also remember a 2017 May issue of the Times magazine where the same article was written. Just imagine the whole world is now scared of a creature which is of the dimension of just 100 nanometers. As on today, more than 48 lakhs globally have been affected, more than 3 lakhs dead. Schools and colleges and universities are closed since 25 March in our country. In Assam itself, we have 23 universities, more than 300 general colleges, and overall more than 4 lakh students. What will happen to these students? In any pandemic, it is seen that the most affected are the sectors of health, economy, and education. Globally, more than 157 crores of students are already affected. We all agree, education is the backbone of the society. We cannot let things go in a negative way. Quality education can never be compromised under any circumstances. It is the backbone of any society. Although we are all aware of our shortcomings, yet we cannot shy away from providing education through online modes or distance modes. Our most important drawbacks are lack of network infrastructure, and trained teachers. Learners are smart today. And as teachers, we also need to equip ourselves with the knowledge in order to satisfactorily handle these smart learners. In the next 1 hour, we will learn the tricks of the trade from our resource persons. With these few words, I would like to end my speech and declare this webinar open. Once again, best wishes to everyone. Thank you so much.
Sir, thank you very much for your inaugural speech. Now I request Dr. P.K. Deka, the Secretary of Assam College Librarians Association. He is also the librarian of our college, to deliver his speech.
Hello, Vader. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Thank you, madam. Honorable Dr. Rishikesh Borua, sir, Principal of Kesidas Commerce College, faculty members, resource person of today's program, participants of this webinar. On behalf of ACLA, I welcome all of you to this wonderful program. As our principal sir has mentioned, the entire country is under lockdown due to the epidemic COVID-19. It is noticed that all the education institutions are closed across the country. The society is at great loss in the entire area. Now, so in this situation, it is our duty to keep update the academic society through our limited efforts with limited infrastructure. Everywhere, online classes, webinar, etc. are being organized to minimize our academic loss by various school, college, universities, organizations, etc., which are helping us to keep ourselves busy and updating during this lockdown period. As we discussed before meeting now, it seems that tsunami of webinars are being conducted every day across the world on various issues and themes, showing diverse opportunities for expansion of panorama in the field of new perspectives. In view of all this, the Assam College Librarian Association has taken up a series of initiatives for the capacity building of college librarians as well as the academic fraternities through its own online initiatives. ACLA has formed the ICT cell of its own, which is presently emphasis to help the learners through ICT initiatives during this pandemic situation. The ICT cell hosts different educational video in its official YouTube channel for the academic fraternities that may help the learner in exploring different online resources during this COVID situation. The SLA has decided to conduct that type of online awareness program in different colleges of Assam. Already during this lockdown period, we have successfully completed 2 state level and 2 national level online training programs for college librarians in association with Fitness Center, Gandhinagar, Gujarat. Under this series of awareness program, we have successfully completed in GPS Guwahati, North Lakhimpur College and Koliapur College. Today, I am happy to announce that another 12 colleges and 2 more universities also from different corner of Assam requesting up to extending our cooperation. All the technical needs and are handled by the ICT cell of the association under supervision of Dr. Vindo Pal, he is librarian of Koliapur College. In future also, SLA is committed to provide such type of different online program in the research and other professional college institutions. As all of you know, the e-resource and electronic resource are documents in digital format accessible electronically from any part of world. Electronic journal, e-journal, electronic books, e-books, online database is period digital format are the example of the e-resource. It can be read offline as well as online. This is my own college from where I always get inspired to do something more towards my students and society. With the support of the principal sir and institution, it may not be possible for me to even think about it. I would like offer my gratitude to Principal Sir. Under his able guidance, this college has adopted lots of development steps for our students community. I am also happy to share with all of you that our college has taken a big project for e-resource center fitted with latest technology. Due to huge demand of participants, we have decided to organize two sessions for today's program. Uh, Professor Sanjay Kumar Singh, head of the department, Library Information Science and Librarian in charge, KK Hendrik, uh, KK Hendrik Library, Guwahati University, and Dr. Birindo Pal, Librarian, Koreabur College and Coordinator of ICT Cell, ACLA are the resource person in today's webinar. The board resource person will disseminate some most important digital resource like Sudganga, EPG Bachala, Swam, Airlist, Project Gutenberg, etc. Hope all of you will be benefited from this session. At the end, I once again all welcome all the participants to this webinar, and I am very much sure that all of you will be immense benefited from the online e-resource session. Thank you all.
Thank you, Dr. Prabhanta Deka. Now we come to this. Now I request today's resource person, Professor Sanjay Kumar Singh. He is the head of the Department of Library and Information Science of Guwahati University to deliver his presentation.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Good morning, everybody. Respected principal of the college and my friend, Dr. Rishikesh Borua, honorable members of IQAC of Kesidas Commerce College, all the teaching faculties and staff of Kesidas Commerce College, and all other participants who are attending it. My friend, Dr. Prashanta Kumar Deka, who is the librarian of this college, and he is the general secretary of this association also, and Birindo Pal, the convener of the ICT cell. So as the series of program is being conducted and organized by the ACLA ICT cell, and there is a tremendous demand and scope from all corners of the state, and day and night, especially the secretary and the convener are busy in conducting and organizing such type of activities. And as far as we know that they are always busy up to midnight, sometimes at up to 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. also. So this is a great sign for us that some of our professionals are working for day and night for the development of the not only subjects, but they are thinking over the academic fraternity to help in this epidemic era. And I'm not going to discuss anything related to this pandemic or this lockdown, etc., because all of you are very much aware, and our honorable principal has already discussed, and the secretary has also already mentioned. So directly going to the area of our presentation, let me first share the screen, then we will start discussion. Share paper. Yes, it is coming.
Yes, yes, sir.
Now let me go to the full slide. Yeah.
Yes.
So awareness program. The topic is awareness program on online resources in lockdown due to COVID-19 pandemic. So this lockdown has made us sitting idle, you can say, for many of us. Some of you are very active from the day one itself, but some of you are inactive because of our lazy nature. It is part and parcel of our life, I can say that. Anyway, something should be made us busy. That is important for us. And as you know that in all area, there is a disruption in the academic activities like classrooms and other things are not happening. So keeping that in the mind, this online classes systems over different platforms has been started, and in the colleges, in the universities, in the schools also, the online classes are being conducted, and they are basically depending upon the online resources. Some of the colleges are, some of the schools I have seen that they are just writing on a piece of paper, then taking a photograph, then sending it. Or those who are having some infrastructures, they are taking the help of this technology, ICT technology also. So here the first point in the slide is that time and tide wait for none. This is 100% correct. Time has compelled us, this pandemic time has compelled us to change our activity, and we have to go to the center of these ICT facilities, etc. Knowingly, unknowingly, earlier we were not giving much importance to the use and application of ICT, but today we are forced and we are bound to go under the shelter of this. So time is changing very fast, and we are picking all those things by transforming ourselves in this technologically changing world. So you have seen that there is a sea changes in the universe of knowledge, like because of explosion of literature, because of every minute, around, I will show one slide, every minute about 50 books are being published throughout the world. So we cannot imagine how much growth of literature is increasing or documents are increasing. So that's why the word we have here use the sea change in the universe of knowledge. Universe of knowledge indicates the entire subjects of the world, and libraries are not untouched to it. Libraries are trying to provide services to the clientels in different ways. Clientels may be the students, clientele may be the teachers and research scholars, and many more things. So let us talk something regarding the revolution, because we are talking about the infrastructure as well as the ICT application, as the honorable principal sir has said that discovery of fire to artificial intelligence. So I'm going to highlight that thing also here. So you know that different revolution has taken place. Different revolution is green revolution, white revolution, industrial revolution, in that way. So in this regard, this particular slide, which shows the four industrial revolutions since 1700, and in the beginning of 1700, that is first industrial revolution, the steam engine was invented. Then in 1800, during the second industrial revolution, the electricity was invented, and because of that, we are able to communicate and we are able to take part in different types of activities. Then third, in 1990s, during 90s, the third industrial revolution took place, where the computers and other digital devices, electronic devices were invented, and we are using widely for our day-to-day activity. And today, as the principal sir has mentioned, that we are talking about the artificial intelligence, where the 3D printing facilities, the biotech, robotics, autonomous vehicles, nanotechnology, quantum computing, etc., are being used. And we are still not very much familiar with the 4G, and 5G is coming very soon. So what will happen when the 5G will be widely used throughout the world or throughout the country? So the total scenario will be completely changed, and we have to redefine our services. So this is a picture of our life cycle. I can say that first, during the school days to college levels, then we go to work, that is doing different types of jobs. Then we are going at the verge of superannuation, that is retirement, etc. But in between, we are having different activities in the say that what we have learned in the school days or colleges days are becoming obsolete and has become already obsolete, which is of no use today. You can say that all of you know it very well. So new things are coming up, and you have to learn that new things by unlearning the old things. So we have to first unlearn, then you have to learn the new things, that is relearn it. And then again, you are making fit for today's activity. That's why you are attending this program, that you have unlearned and relearned the things, and you are in front of this device, and you are using the online technology, and we are attending the webinars. From seminars, it has been converted to the webinars. This is the main purpose of this. That's why in the beginning, I have just given a brief idea related to this. As I have mentioned about the new role, after post-pandemic area, what will be the new role of ours? Our cycle said that traditional jobs, we are working in offices, teachers, colleges, universities, schools, businessmen doing business, and all the persons were busy with their respective jobs. Now, in the pandemic time, new responsibility, we have to learn about the technology, how to handle that technology, and totally our concept of system is completely changed because of this lockdown and the situation. Now, after post down, what will happen? We have to redefine our job titles. What will be the new job titles? It is up to us in which area or what will be the title we are going to define. That time it will only say. So coming back to the e-resources quickly. So e-resources generally refer to the electronic publishing. You all you know it very well. That is anything in the digital format, electronic format can be called as e-resources. So e-resources can be read in two ways: online mode and the offline mode. So offline means already downloaded or already available in the CDs, DVDs, hard disks, etc. And you are reading later on. That is the e-resources in the offline mode. And when you are directly live with the system, we are directly live with the internet, you are downloading immediately online, and you are reading it on the screen, etc. Then we call it online reference sources. That is through the wave, whatever we are getting through the wave. So there is a confusion sometimes in some people, so that confusion should not be there. What are online and what are offline resources? Okay, then this is the simple definition of this online resources or e-resources, which is defined as a group of information disseminated in electronic digital format and which is produced, published, and distributed electronically in our day-to-day activities. And a simple definition again is that e-resources are digital version of print documents which are accessed through the extensive hyperlinking. All of you know it, and all of you are using it also. So it has become the largest. Today we have seen that it has become the largest and the quickest growing segment of the digital collection throughout the world, and everybody is fond of this, everybody is using this. So situation has compelled, as I have told you in the beginning itself. Now this open access, there are some open access initiatives also. So open access initiative has made it easier to reach in the hands of individual information seeker, and by the help of this we are getting lakhs of informations in our day-to-day activities, and we are going through it online and we're downloading it for our different purposes. So these are some of the sources of electronic information, which where we can just store the resources, etc. That most common one is the CD-ROMs, then it is DVD-ROMs, then hard disks, as I have mentioned, then electronic databases, then electronic journals, then books, then electronic thesis and dissertations, which I will talk again later on, then open thesis dissertation, then digital libraries, NDL, internet resources, electronic mail, opaque, web opaque, institutional repositories, and social media, of course. Social media is playing a major role in dissemination of this information. This Sodh Sindhu is one of the platforms for providing the information. It is a consortium of Infinite Center, which is an IUC of UGC located in the Gujarat state in Gandhinagar district, where if anybody is a member, you are the member of Sodh Sindhu, then you can access 10,000 plus electronic journals and 31,35,000 electronic books, 22 resources, and 4 databases. Through this you can available. So eSource Sindhu, it is a merger of your NDIS program, which is basically for the colleges, then it is Index Consortium, then it is UGC Infinite Digital Life Consortium. So these three are merged together, then we are getting this eSource Sindhu program, and where lots of informations are available. So in the inverse of knowledge, I can say that no area is untouched where these e-resources are available. So almost you take any subject where these areas are untouched, and you will get the information about the e-resources. There are some open access e-resource management also, and which has motivated us. So need and attitude of the users are totally changed here, and during this what I can say that here in semester system, the Guwahati University as well as other university of the country, they have started semester system and credit and grading system in the colleges and universities also. So being a teacher, you will be knowing very well that in the semester system, how the students are busy as well as the teachers are busy. So it has become electronic resources or online or maybe offline becomes very much easier for them to give assignments to the students in the class, and to motivate the student to use the e-resources. That is one of the important tasks of this period. So students must be motivated, and side by side the teachers should be also motivated towards the utilization of the e-resources. And I have already mentioned about Sodh Sindhu, and this particular red line, 27 crore 43 lakhs and 76,487 e-books are available in open source platform, and every minute 50 books are added, and these figures goes on changing and changing. And this shows the efficiency and caliber of this type of media which we are using in our day-to-day activities. Here are some of the name of the these sources and this web address of the sources. See, first one, it is the Directory of Open Access Journal, www.doaj.org. This is the world's largest and biggest open access platform for the journals. And if you go to this www.doaj.org, you will find lots of our next resource person will be highlighting on such type of things in detail. Here just I am giving you the idea and view that this type of things are available, and this type of things you can access properly. This one is DOAB, that is related to the books, and all list. This will be made available with you in the platform. It will be made available by the secretary. So I'm not going to read out everything. Just this is the information for you that this type of e-resources are available throughout the world. So this is the second list where open access journals are there from different publishing houses are also there. But see here that Science Direct Plus or Elsevier Plus or Really Open, like that. But here if you go, these are free. When you are getting anything free, you may not get everything, the latest one also. You will get some old one. Until unless you are the member of the consortium or you are purchasing it, then you are going to get the latest one. But here, from this source, you will get not the exact latest one, but you will get some archival like things, but you will get it. That is sure. This is the open access e-journal repositories where you will get this OpenJGate. Then I already have told you AJ, then NISCare online, then IGNOU resources. IGNOU resources are very, very important for the college as well as university students also. It will be beneficial for our teachers also who are attending this particular webinar. That you can go to the IGNOU site and you can go to the particular subject, science or arts or humanities, whatever, and go and find out that books needed by you. That is, they are calling in distance mode of learning, they are calling it self-learning material, SLM. And in the self-learning material, you may get the information of your choice, and that will be useful, very much useful in this pandemic situation when you are taking the online classes to the students. Even for higher secondary schools, you can go to the NCERT sites and you can download the NCERT books, which is completely free. There are many sources are there, like in many professors and many teachers are uploading their videos, educational videos in the YouTube, and you can search in YouTube, you will find lots of activities are being taken place online. So those are all helpful. Only thing is that you have to find out. So in this situation, these are all very, very important and helpful. So some open knowledge resources are there, which is always find available everywhere. So see, this is the website www.pdfdrive.net. When you click this, you will get that figure I had told you, that 27 crore 43,76,478 books are available free, and every minute about 4 books are added to this database. So this is one of them. This is live. You can check it after this session also. So here, access of millions of books are made available free of cost, and you can simple search. You can search by title or author, or according to requirement, you can search it, and that will fulfill your purpose. These are the list of some useful web resources. So site for supporting the educational purpose. So www.Khana Academic, then Academic Earth, Course EDX, and many more things are there. Just simple examples are given to you. You can check it later on. Then this is book Project Gutenberg and this World IQ, Creative Commons, National Digital Library, and Active Open Access of books, etc. They will be shown you live by the next resource person, and you will be very much enjoying these particular things when you are looking at and seeing the live things. And these are some of the book sites which are given here. So you can click the book sites, you may get it. Some of the book, these are changing and changing. So some of them may be inactive, but most of them are active. So you can find out your requirements very easily. These are educational support. These are again related to some universities of the world, etc. You can click and you can get some information related to this. Then next is question and answer type things. In question and answer type thing, you can go to this www.how.com, then what is .com, and you can say find out the questions are given, answers are given, and you can send and you can receive, you can disseminate these type of things for your original purpose, personal purpose. And these are some search sites where about.com all the way, Volta Vista, you can call it a search engine type like also Open Directory, Google, Mama, Crowder, etc. there, which may be also useful for all of you. So within few minutes, it is not possible to describe everything. That's why I'm just highlighting those particular slides, and you will be benefited later on. This particular slide, searching for the people that just like who's who of the world, who's who in the India, you want some information related to any Prime Minister of India, any President of India, any renowned personality of our world or country. So every type of situation information you will get under this search strategy. And this is related to some news channels, etc. ABC News, CBS News. These are all outside news. In Assam, India, also we are having different news channels. This is related to medical science, health information, where you will get information related to health A to Z, kids doctor. These are some of the sites where you will get such type of information properly. And searching sports headlines and sports, etc. When live sports are going on, and you want some score and you want some information related to sports, what is being played, where it is being played, what is the scores, what is the result, etc. that you can see from this site. And this is E-Thesis and book. Here I will just take 1 minute. As I earlier mentioned about the InfluMNet program, so InfluMNet is an IUC of UGC. So this Sodhganga, you know it very well. It is a repository of thesis and dissertations, and this is the website of Sodhganga. It is mentioned in the screen here itself. And here you will find that Guwahati University also 5,200 plus theses are uploaded, and since the pandemic has been started, so no addition has been done. But after post-pandemic, the Guwahati University Library will also add all such remaining parts of this. And throughout the world, 270,000 plus thesis, full text theses are there in this, and it is best for the new researcher or the teachers or the beginners who wants to do research and on which area the work has been done or completed. So it is a guide to the new research scholars. So it is a boom, you can say, to the new budding research professionals. And this open thesis and this OATD, that is Open Access Thesis Dissertation, these are open access platforms where lots of theses from the different parts of the world are available, and you want to upload your thesis, you can upload it so that anybody can access it. And if some of your friends' thesis is already there, you can access it. So here every day again the numbers are increasing because of its openness, and everybody is allowed to upload at this type of things. And at the top you have seen that Vidyanidhi. So this Sodhganga, this open thesis or open access thesis dissertation, etc., came from that Vidyanidhi. Vidyanidhi was a project of the University of Mysore, and in the beginning of 2001 to like that, it was started as a major research project, and this project was so successful. There was a demand. Earlier it was confined to the only Mysore University, then it was confined to the Karnataka state, and later on the project was over, and its importance was so much that UBC has started keeping, that committee has suggested that we should start such type of things for the entire nation. So UBC has given this responsibility to the InfluNet Center, and Sodhganga is started, and based on that we are having other online resources also. So as the figure I have already mentioned, 270,000 full text theses are there, 7,600 synopses are there, 440 universities are covered, and 511 universities have signed the MOU, and rest are in the pipeline, those who are going to sign it. And Guwahati University Library, as I told you, 5,200 journals are updated there, and because of the pandemic, it is not increasing. So after pandemic, it will increase. And these are some of the platforms you are using it for your different purpose of the classes. Though it is not related here, but even though I have mentioned that Zoom, Cisco, WebEx, GoToWebinar, Google Classroom, Google Meet, Video Connect, Skype, and many more. Among them, the Skype is one of the oldest one, which earlier was used for conducting the interview, etc., by the different companies, multinational companies, etc. But today the situation is compared to go to the platform of such type of activities. Now, what are the vision for electronic resources? We are talking about offline resources, we are talking about online resources, we are talking about books, journals, many things. So always you will find when you are going to do good things, or when good things comes to our way, there is always obstacles of opportunity. So this opportunity is in the form of obstacle. This time the obstacle is in the form of the COVID-19. So we have to cross over, we have to come over, and partially we have already come over. That is why since yesterday, all the offices are open with 100% attendance, excluding these educational institutions and other shopping malls, like that type of things. But central government offices, state government offices have started functioning daily. So change is inevitable, and every change brings a new opportunity. So this COVID changes has brought new opportunity. All of us become the expert, all of us become the master of handling this type of situation in the net. And that is, we have some limited resources, we have some limited ideas and opportunities. So that is why everybody wants to remain in, under the comfort zone. But this situation has compelled us to come out, all of us, from the comfort zone, and we're all enjoying what we are today and what we have today. Okay, so comfort zone is on the important area. So let us come out from the comfort zone, those who are still in the comfort zone, and take active part for the development of your college, for the development of the society, development of the nation, in this way or that way. And success is on the other side of your comfort zone. If you do it, if you perform it, then you will find the success is always there, and it will be on the other side of the comfort zone. So to conclude quickly, that it is saying that the Prime Minister of India is also talking about Make in India and give importance to the local products, etc. So locally, the many things are being nowadays being manufactured in our country itself. So he's saying that think globally and act locally, and people have started working on this concept. Then use of resources are increasing day by day, and it is up to us and how we are using it for our purpose, academic purpose and for other purposes. So personal learning, this situation has again compelled us to know about personal learning plan. We make a plan that what you need to learn, why you need to learn, and how you are going to learn it. These three, what, why, and how. These three, what, why, and how, we are teaching to our research scholar students when you are there doing the research. But at this moment, this is also type of research, that what you want to learn, you have to plan it, you have to learn it, and what you are going to learn it, you have to take in different ways. And what is the time frame to learn it? Time frame is not there. You have to make a define a time frame. So with this, within 20 minutes around, I have tried to complete it, and I'm sure that as because of paucity of time, it was not possible to discuss each and every area. That's why I have given you some view about the different e-resources which is available online and offline, and you can use it. And at the end, only I can say during the lockdown, it is the best investment you will ever make in your life, and you are doing your job with sincerity. Thank you. And if there will be a question, I think we will take at the end, because let us see what Dr. Bender Pal, he will show you some live things. And I think, sir, what I have shown you, these are, I have given you the ideas, etc. And Bender Pal will be showing the live things, so we will be more benefited from such type of things. Thank you very much. Over to Bender.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
madam,
you,
please
sir,
continue.
for
Yes.
Thank you very much, sir, for your informative speech. Now I would like to request our resource person, Dr. Virendra Pal, to present his deliberation. He is the librarian of Koliabor College.
Okay, thank you, madam.
But
Sir,
the sound is not coming fully.
I'm audible?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, sir. So just myself, I am Dr. Virendra Pal, and I am the librarian of Koliabor College. And thanks, first of all, I would like to thank the entire fraternity of KC Commerce College for giving me the opportunity to speak in front of all of you. Respected Honorable Principal of KC Commerce College, Dr. Rishikesh Barua, sir. Respected Professor Sanjay Kumar Singh, sir. Respected Dr. Prasanto Kumar Deka, General Secretary of ACLA. Respected all the participants, respected all the academic fraternity from the KC Commerce College and other members from the entire country. So it's a very great moment to speak in front of all the academic community, and basically all we know the different kinds of informations are available with us, but our intention is only to make you aware about these resources, and we have conducted this program because of only for the awareness. So without wasting much time, I will be talking about some of the important things like Swayam, then I will be talking about Swayam Prabha, I will be talking about EPG Parsala, I will be talking about National Digital Library of India, then I will be talking about some part of Sadganga, then I will show enlist, and at the very last I will show you the open access e-resources, how to access these resources. So I will just start sharing my screen. Singh sir, the screen is visible?
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you. So nowadays, every day, everyone is talking about SWAYAM, MOOCs, massive open online courses. Now see, this is the official website of SWAYAM, where you can access different e-learning courses. See, if you see the history of e-learning in India, then you might have faced certain e-learning portal, like earlier we have EPG Parsala, but there was some limitations earlier. Earlier there was no any provision of certification in the e-learning platform. Now it is possible to have the certification also along with your learning. That means you can take your courses by sitting at your commerce college, and you can take the courses of Mumbai University directly. It is possible nowadays, and also you will get a certificate for this. Even CBCS regulations, UGC has already notified this kind of information, this kind of circular through the Gazette notification. And also AICT has also approved different kinds of courses for the different universities. So it depends upon universities, how the universities are taking about your courses. And nowadays most of the I have seen most of the teacher academic fraternity are going for the refresher courses also. The refresher courses options was available yesterday, but today it is not available. Yesterday 3 o'clock they have just removed this option, ARPIT, annual refresher program in teaching. Annual refresher program in teaching means that you can do your refresher course as like that you are doing your refresher course in the physical mode. The same course you can also conduct in online mode through the SWAYAM platform. The only thing was that you have to attend a proctored examination. Proctored examination means that you have to sit in an examination conducted by National Testing Agency, and you have to pass that examination, then you will get the certification. And that certificate is equivalent to the certificate you are getting in the refresher course. And even the government of Assam, DPI, has already given the circular for this ARPIT courses. It is available in the DPI website, you can also see, and even UGC has fully notified it. So I will not go detail about the ARPIT courses. I will show you what is SWAYAM first of all. You have to understand what is SWAYAM. See there, SWAYAM means what? It is a e-learning portal, and class 9 to postgraduate level you can do your learning here in SWAYAM. Second thing is that, see, there are 9 national coordinators appointed by MHRD. That is called AICT, NPTEL, UGC, CEC, NCERT, NIOS, NIOS, IGNOU, IIMB, the NITER. These are the 9 national coordinators are working on the different field of education. Suppose AICT is working on the different kinds of technical background, then NPTEL is also working on the technological part of engineering. UGC is working for the postgraduate education. CEC is working for the undergraduate education. In this way, all these organizations are working on the different e-learning platforms, and they are providing their services through the SWAYAM platform. Then I will show you the courses, all courses. Yes, see, this is the platform. You will get the different courses available in SWAYAM. There are 2 options. One is called the upcoming courses, and this is the ongoing courses. That means this courses is already going on, and now enrollment is closed. You cannot go for enrollment, but you can also enjoy the videos of these ongoing courses. Similarly, there are some upcoming courses. You can see these upcoming courses, and you can enroll for this upcoming courses according to your own. See, there is a courses called Basic Course in Number Theory. It is done by NPTEL, and the program will start from 17 October. Examination date is 17 October. It will start from 19/7/2020. So if you want to enroll into these courses, then you can enroll it. Similarly, there are lots of courses you can explore from here, and you can enroll for your any kind of courses you need according to your requirement. So I will move to the next part of SWAYAM. I have shown you regarding the ARPIT. I have shown you the SWAYAM courses. Then see, there are SWAYAM courses in regional languages. Not only the SWAYAM is available in English, but it is also available in the different regional languages. You can explore this in Bengali, Gujarati, Hindi, Kannada, Malayalam, Marathi, Tamil, Telugu. So these are the different courses which are already available, and you can explore all these options according to your requirement. Then this part is very important now. Let's COVID-19 not stop your learning, continue with SWAYAM. See, SWAYAM, what they have done during this COVID situation where entire institution is closed, but our academic work, we cannot close it. We have to continue our academic work, and MHRD is really working very hard for it. See, they have categorized the courses. There is non-engineering courses, there are engineering courses, secondary science courses. Then you can read the books online, different kinds of initiatives they have already made in a single platform. If you go to this, then you can explore more. Just I will show you the non-engineering courses because we are in general colleges now. So we are dealing with general courses. See, there are options. This is called PG courses. If your college is providing PG courses, then you can go to these options, or else you can go to the undergraduate courses. Suppose I will show you an example. Suppose this is a graph theory. Suppose if you want to explore the resources or if you want to explore the learning materials under graph theory, you first of all you select the any module, then it will show you two sub-modules, that is e-text and self-learning. E-text means whatever is shown in the video, it will be provided in the form of e-text. You can read it, you can download it, and you can save it in this way. Similarly, there is an option called self-learning. See, if you play this, then the video will be open. This is the video prepared by Madurai Kamaraj University and uploaded here in the MOOCs courses.
Title of the module, Introduction to Graphs. We welcome you to the massive open online course, Graph Theory. In this first session, we are going to...
So this was all about this undergraduate courses. If you go to these options, particularly, you will able to know by your own. See, 500 plus courses open for enrollment. It is very important. If you want to go for any enrollment, you can go to this option. This is a very new information they have put it. And basically, I will show you very important thing is the registration in SWAYAM. See, there you have to, first of all, you have to register in SWAYAM. Then only you can access the courses of SWAYAM. You can enroll for the courses. And see, registration in SWAYAM is very easy. You can use your Google account. You can also use your Facebook account. That means with your existing Facebook account, you can directly register for the SWAYAM. Even if you have any Microsoft account, then you can also use it. So registration does not mean in SWAYAM that you are enrolling for a course. Registration means that you have registered for SWAYAM platform. But if you want to enroll to any particular course, then you have to go to that particular course. Then there you will find an option to enroll option. You will find an option called enroll now. Then you have to click this enroll now option, and then you have to enroll for that particular course. Now this is the process I am showing. It is the process of registration in SWAYAM, not the enrollment in course. Enrollment in course, then where you have to go to that particular courses. This is all courses, then upcoming course, then you can enroll for that particular course. So this was all about SWAYAM. Respected participants, I hope everyone is nowadays aware about this SWAYAM platform. MHRD is really very much working very hard on this project. Now it is our responsibility also to make it more popular among the academic fraternity, because all the educational institutions, all the universities are connected together in a single platform, in the learning platform called SWAYAM now. Now I will go to the next part of my presentation, that is called SWAYAM Prabha. Respected participants, you might be thinking that the name is similar, SWAYAM and SWAYAM Prabha, but there is a difference between SWAYAM and SWAYAM Prabha. What was SWAYAM? In the SWAYAM is a platform of e-learning with the provision of certification. That's clear. But what is SWAYAM Prabha? SWAYAM Prabha is a group of 32 DTH channels. That means if you are having television at your home, then you can, this website is not working from yesterday, I have seen. There is some maintenance work is maybe going on from the InfluNet. This portal is maintained by InfluNet. So just I will show you what is SWAYAM Prabha. I will just talk to you. SWAYAM Prabha is a e-learning platform where you can watch the different educational videos in your television set. If you have Dish TV at your home, if you have DD Disc at your home, then there are certain MHRD channels. If you go and browse the different channels, you will know. Then you will see that there are certain channels which are playing educational videos throughout the day. A video means for particular subject, there are one topic is covered 4 hours in a day, and it is played 5 times. One topic is for 4 hours, played 5 times in a day. And if you have Dish TV or if you have DD Disc, then you can enjoy these channels freely at your home under MHRD channels. Right now, this facility is not available for Tata Sky and Airtel TV, but DD Disk and Dish TV, they are providing this facility. And the basic important thing I want to mention is that Swayam Prabha, suppose if you forget to log in or if you forget to access your television set, then you directly go to this Swayam Prabha portal. In this portal, you will get the old educational videos which are playing live in the television set. Yes, now we are lucky that this website is now working. See, this is a channel allocations. There are 32 DTH channels. I'll be showing. See, channel number 20, channel number 21, channel number 22. In this way, there are different channels. You can explore these channels and you may get a better accessibility. And also there are archive videos, means those videos which are already telecasted, you can enjoy through this option also. They maintain this portal. This portal is maintained by Infinite Center. I am again repeating. And two important thing again I want to highlight is that Swayam and Swayam Prabha is having also mobile application. You can download this mobile application in your mobile phones and you can access this the entire platform in your smartphones. So this was all about Swayam Prabha. Swayam is a platform of e-learning with certification, and Swayam Prabha is a group of 32 DTH channels. We should not confuse in these two differences of terms. Now I will be going to my next topic, that is called NDL. That is famous National Digital Library of India. It is a very famous website. It is a very famous initiative of MHRD maintained by the IIT Kharagpur. See, first of all, I will show you how to customize your language. Suppose if you are not comfortable in English, then you can customize your other languages also. Suppose now since I am from Assam, so I will be making preference to Assamese language. See, in this way, you can customize your language according to your choice. Entire platform now it is in Assamese language. Similarly, you can change according to your own requirement. Marathi, Assamese, Bengali, Gujarati, then different languages are here. You can choose it according to your requirement. So this is the platform of NDL, and see, during this COVID situation, they have also categorized, they have specialized their services. You want to go for school learning materials, if you want to go for undergraduate engineering materials, undergraduate science materials, they have categorized the different classifications now. If you explore these options, you will able to know more. Learning resource type, I will show you. Question papers, web courses, annual reports, ebooks, monographs, technical manuals, albums, law judgment, many types of documents are available. If you explore this, you will definitely be benefited with this approach. Then see, you can also search by subject domain. Suppose if you are an expert of religion, if you are an expert of language, if you are an expert of social science, or if you are an expert of history or technology, then in this way you can choose your requirement. Suppose if you want to explore the subjects of religion, then you can go and then you search your requirement. Suppose computer science, then you choose your topic, which one about I want the books on library and information science, I want to some computer methods. So in this way you can search and you can download the books. This is all about National Digital Library. I am showing it. And the important part I want to share with you all is that registration again. See, registration, you have to do your registration first. It is advisable. Although you can browse the document, but sometimes you may not download the resources under Swayam. For this, you just register in National Digital Library, where it will take hardly 30 to 40 seconds. Once you register, then a registration link will be sent to your registered mail. After that, you just activate your registration link, and then you log in with your username and password, whatever you have given during the time of your registration. Once you log in, then you will able to access the resources available in National Digital Library. See, now I have already logged in as Virender Pal. And very important thing I want to show you is that if you are an institution, then you should go for institutional membership. What institution can do? Institution shall appoint a nodal officer of your institute. What the nodal officer will do? He will collect the name and email ID and he will send to NDL. Then NDL, what they will do? They will make the accounts for the users and you will get the institutional membership. Now, whatever I have shown, that was an individual membership. But what I am talking now, it is the institutional membership. You appoint a nodal officer, and nodal officer on behalf of college will communicate with NDL and make the benefits for the institutional membership. What is the benefit of institutional membership will be that you will get access to more resources. Sometimes, suppose some publishers like Springer, Elsevier, they may not give access to you for the institutional member, but they may give access to you if you are they may not give access to an individual member, but they may give you access to the institutional member. So if you are institution, then you just appoint a nodal officer, and nodal officer will collect the email IDs and it will send to the NDL, then you will get an institutional membership. So that was all about NDL. Respected participants, if you go and explore, you will be much benefited from this approach. Next part, I will be going to ePG Pathshala. That is another very big e-learning platform maintained by InfluNet Center. See, there is a student corner, and in this student corner, there are different learning materials in the form of text, in the form of videos. Just I will show you one. Suppose this is subject called political science. I will just show you political science here. And you select any module here and you select your topic. Then see e-text is available. The text which is already, that's the things which are shown in video, you will be seen in the form of e-text. Then self-learning, that means video. You can play this video. So this is all about ePG Pathshala. I am not going to be detailed in ePG Pathshala because it's very easy. You just go and explore it. Now I will be moved to the next part of my presentation. So just going to the next part, I will just remind you that what I have just covered. I have covered Swayam. Swayam is a platform of e-learning with certification. Then I have covered Swayam Prabha. It is a group of 32 DTH channels. By sitting at your home, you can enjoy the different educational videos in your television set. Then I have shown you the ePG Pathshala. I have shown you the National Digital Library. Now the very important part, which I think already most of the colleges are having this endless facility, National Library and Information Services. Also, this is again maintained by InfluNet. Very big salute to InfluNet. They are doing very good job in the field of information science. And see, this is the endless platform, and most of the colleges are having this endless membership. Now, what the college need to do? First of all, they have to create the account of the students, and they have to create the account of the faculty members. What the faculty members or what the students need to do, they will have to contact their librarian, or they have to contact their library staff or any other person who is handling the analyst of their college. They just submit their name, email ID. Then what the concerned person will do, he will create an account for him or her, and the user will get an activation link in his mail. After getting the activation link, it is the responsibility of the user to activate his account. Once he will activate his account, then user have to go to this option called registered member login. Now the work of user starts here, and you just log in with your username and password. See, these are the different e-journals available, and these are the different e-books available. Suppose you need a book on any topic, then what you can do, you just type something like, suppose, bioinformatics. See, there are lots of books are coming on bioinformatics. In this way, you can search your own requirement also. And here, what you have to do, you have to remember three things. How to access, you have to remember three kind of approach. There are three approaches to access the books. First of all, you can read the books directly online. Without downloading the book, you can read directly online. Then you can download the entire book. And the third one is you can download the PDF chapter. That means if you don't need the entire book to be downloaded, you need the particular chapter, then you can download this chapter wise option. So there are three approaches. And for this, we have already made an educational video in our ICT channel of ACLA. There is an official channel in the YouTube. We have made a video how to access your analyst, because if you follow those videos, then definitely it will help you further to enhance your searching capability. So this was all about analyst, and I will show you something about analyst, that how many documents are available in analyst. It is a big question. See, there are 31 lakhs ebooks are available in the analyst platform. We can't imagine about it. And 31 lakhs ebooks. And there are 6,000 plus e-journals are available under analyst platform. And this is a MSRD initiative. Again, I'm repeating. And see, the very important part is that if you are even still confused about analyst, just you go to this option called frequently asked questions. What is analyst? What are the benefits from analyst? So these questions will give you the answers. These are already predefined answers. And the important part of this is called license and fair use. License and fair use means that InfluxNet has provided these resources through different publishers, but there are certain licenses. What users have to do and what users should not do. That means permitted and not permitted. Users may use for your academic purposes, but if you go for any commercial purpose, or if you use any kind of commercial robots for downloading the software and different things they have mentioned, you have to follow this guideline very strictly. Otherwise, that user may be punished and his account may be blocked. If the crime of the user is too much serious, then not only that particular user will be blocked, but the entire institution will be blocked from the analyst membership. This is already written in these policies. So if you go particularly, then you will able to know more. And whenever you are creating an account, I just recommend that users should be given this information regarding the license and fair use policies. See, again, I will show you how many members are available in. See, there are 3,394 colleges in India had participating in analyst. And if you see the status of our state-wise, see, we have 129 colleges in Assam who are joining the analyst. You will get this name. I will not figure out any single colleges. This is for the information I am showing you. So this was all about analyst. If you go particularly, you will better get the accessibility. It is better to contact your concerned librarian or library staff. They are very much expert in this field. They will definitely help you. So I will move to next part. What our Honorable Professor Sanjay Kumar Singh sir has said about open access e-resources. Yes, it is very important. Open access e-resources are freely available e-resources. But free does not mean, sometimes people might be thinking that this is free means something is there. No, it is not so. Free means that it is available under free policy, free access policy. There are certain license. That's all. Nothing is there in the quality. Quality is quite same. If you are buying a book from a publisher, if you are getting a book from anyone, they are free, then does not mean that there is a difference in the content. Content is quite having a value. And there are certain websites our Honorable Sir has shown, DOAJ, that is called Directory of Open Access Journals. Now, Directory of Open Access Journals means that the entire journal available in the world, there are lots of open access journals available in the world. So it is not possible for a user to go each and every website. So what you do, you just go to this website, DOAJ, Directory of Open Access Journal, and you will get the entire journal available in the world in a single platform. For example, I want to make very clear that in Assam, there are more than 305 colleges. Suppose if someone wants to get the information of entire college, then it may not be possible to go and visit each and every website. So there must be a single plot portal of Government of Assam, where the entire College of Assam will be accessibility from a single portal. Similarly, this is the website of DOAJ, where the entire open access journals are available in the single platform. I will show you another thing practically. DOAB, this is Directory of Open Access Books. Same funda, same uh, philosophy. This is the platform of books where you will get lots of open access books. Then I will show you Project Gutenberg. This is very important for downloading ebooks. See, free ebooks under Project Gutenberg. You can download different ebooks under Project Gutenberg, and there are lots of other open access website. You can explore it. Our Honorable Professor Sanjay Kumar Singh sir has shown in his slide, like Internet Archive is there again. So you explore more and more, you will basically know. And if you want more information, you go visit the different websites of the universities, different websites of the college libraries, or websites of the universities libraries, like Guwahati University. You can visit the KKND library website. You can visit the website of Tezpur University library, which is very dynamic. They have categorized the open access resources. So in this way, you can enjoy it. So I'll just stop sharing my screen. And my intention is only to make you aware about these resources, but I am not claiming that I am so much expert in this field. Just my intention is only to make you aware about these resources, because these resources are available in this domain, not only from today, but it is from the past. So it's our time now to access these resources. With this, I'd like to conclude, and thank you very much. Thank you.
Can you
Yes, ma'am.
Dr. Virendra Pal, thank you very much for your illuminating presentation. Now we come to the interactive session.
If anyone is having any question, please either you raise your hand in the Zoom application, or you may also post your questions in the chat box. Thank you for the compliments, all the participants. Sir, please, actually I am amongst you. I'm trying my best to make you aware, and we, along with our Honorable Sir, we are trying our best. If you have any confusions, you can ask, because your interaction is very important for this program. Okay, if now one is having question, I think there should have some one or two questions. Sanjay Singh sir. Sir, you are unmuted.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, now you are audible.
Just carry on.
Okay, sir.
What is the question?
No, sir, no question. Just I am asking you to share your experience.
Okay. It was muted earlier. Yes, I request all the participants to take part in the discussion, interaction. Then only it will be more lively. Otherwise, it will be one-way traffic. So we need in seminars or webinars both-way traffic.
Please raise your hand in the Zoom application if you have any question.
Anything you can ask.
Yes, you can also
Anything,
interact.
whatever resources or the presentation of myself or Virendra Pal or anything related to this library. Anything related to library also you can ask us.
Yes, someone is asking this Swayam Prabha channel is open to students also. Yes, this is basically for the students. It is open for every learner. Learner does not have any definition. It is open to everyone.
Yeah, UGC has given a notification. I think your college might have also received that there should be one nodal officer for this SWAYAM platform. So each and every colleges along with the universities are having a nodal officer. So certainly in Kesidas Commerce College also there might be nodal officer. So nodal officer can take the initiative and take the help of this SWAYAM, what is going on, what is happening, and that can be shared among the different teachers of the colleges. And you can design your own course also, and you can design your whatever you like for open access. In this, what I can say that value-added courses. Value-added courses or open course you can add and you can put there so that along with your student, other students, another person can be also benefited. You can post some training program also. That type of things are possible. But nodal officer has to take initiative for that.
Thank you, sir. Sir, there is a question again. I just read out. My college subscribe to Enlist. Is South Sindhu available under Enlist? I seem to be unable to access South Sindhu from Enlist.
No, see, enlist is given to Northeast India. Just free, you can say that. Only they are charging still 5,000 rupees, isn't it? With that.
Yes, yes.
5,000 rupees, but the original cost of the enlist is more than 40,000 rupees. So for northeastern region, only the registration charge is being paid earlier, prior to 2017-18. Prior to 2018, it was completely free of cost for northeastern states, colleges of the northeastern states. But now they are charging as a registration fee of only 5,000 rupees. But as for if you go to the web page of this Tribnet, you will find that e-sourcing these for colleges also, where 10,000 plus journals and 35 lakhs or 31 lakhs for 35 journal books, e-books are also available. So for Northeast region, it is only enlist is given, but those who are paying, those who are purchasing, for them they can access this e-sourcing also. Because when you go to that site, you will find the colleges and the university both the names are there in the
Thank you, sir.
for the universities.
Sir, another question someone is asking that is Enlist is accessible only through institution? Is individual access is not possible?
No. It is basically for the institution.
Then again, sir,
just go to the DOAB or DOAJ, those things are there, or you have to make a bundle, college can purchase it, you will have your login and password, like that type of thing.
Thank you, sir. Again, Rajesh Pandeyji is asking a question that is SWAYAM certificate accepted for credentials in API?
You answer that part.
Okay, thank you, sir. See, SWAYAM is fully approved by Government of India MHRD, because before introducing SWAYAM, they have introduced the circular first. Circular is already available, whatever courses you want to do through SWAYAM, because even in our API system, as per the new guideline, it is already available, and they have very much given importance to these MOOCs courses. Teachers must have to this interest regarding these MOOCs courses. If you are using the MOOCs courses, basically, if you are developing the MOOCs courses, then you are getting more points. So now it is the time that we have to develop our content, because now see the problem is that now we are taking the resources from others. Now what is our contribution now? It is also the high time to think about that we have to make a group in our college. We have to build certain courses in SWAYAM so that we can contribute, because we have to contribute for the vernacular languages also, because I am from Assam. If there is no courses in Assamese language, then there might be a problem for our students. So we have to think in this way also. So regarding the certification system, there is no any problem. It is at par with the standard given by the Government of India.
See, just let me give you the update regarding e-South Sindhu. Just I have opened the screen in another laptop computer. So 3,200 colleges at present are the subscriber of e-South Sindhu. And as I have mentioned earlier in my slide, that 10,000 plus e-journals and 35,000 e-books are available. So this is basic for colleges also, but for Northeast region, it is not given. Northeast region, we are using the Enlist program. So this is the update. And go to the implement site also, there it is there. Yes.
So Deka sir is asking some question. He's raising his hand. So please unmute your mic.
Trainer.
Yes, you're audible. Yes.
Please unmute principal sir. He has some questions.
Yes, unmuted. Already unmuted. Sir.
Okay, sir, please.
No, in fact, I'm very happy to learn so many things sitting amongst all this August gathering. Right. Many times what happens, we keep track of these Enlist, site visits. Okay. So we don't see much of visit in this year. I think some of the participants of that particular year, they must have forgotten their password or what, I don't know. So you just, I think it will be nice if you enlighten on this particular aspect. Right, we have the enlist package with us, and then the re-login part. Please again explain this, Dr. Pal.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, actually, yes, because this program is basically we are conducting because of this awareness. We also
Yes.
understand this problem because we have their resources, but it is not utilized. So we
Yes,
also
it is
feel
less
very sorry.
utilized. Mhm.
And sir, since sir, we are also a part of academic community, we cannot do alone. This is the part of entire community. We have to work together on this
It
platform.
should be it should be a sort of a movement right
Yes, sir.
now.
Movement.
Yes.
We cannot give
So
this program the name analyst, but we are giving online resources.
yes. But I think all of the participants will be benefited if you just again throw some light on this aspect of re-login. People who have forgotten their passwords and all. Right.
Okay, shall I show it now?
If you want.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
you can just give 2 minutes demonstration with a
Just 2 minutes demonstration.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Sure,
When
sure.
you go
And
Facebook, and it changed their Facebook. Yeah.
See, due to our special request of our honorable principal, sir, this is the member login option of Enlist. Now, basically,
This
when
is the
you
new homepage. Earlier, this homepage was not there. You tell that also.
yes, sir. So basically, the important thing is that you will not get the username password directly. First of all, you have to contact your concerned librarian. He will
Yes.
create an account for you, and then after creating your account, it is the responsibility of the user to activate his account first. He have to go to this email ID and then he has to activate activation link and then he has to activate his account. Then only you will go to this option. This is called member login option, where you have to give your username and password. Now I am already login using my own account. And see, this is the platform where you can access the e-journals, and there is an option called ebook. Now what principal sir has said that some users might already have account but they might have forgot. So there is an option called forgot password option. That forgot password option, if you click, then one time password will be sent to your mail. Just you use this one time password and you reset your account again. It is very simple. It is not that my analyst account is somewhere missing, that I forget my password. It is not so. You can also reactivate your account by yourself. I will show you. Just a second. Yes, see. This is the forgot password option. You can use your forgot password option here. And then you give your username. Username means your email ID. And then 8 minus 7 does not, you don't write in this way. You write 8 minus 7 means 7. This is an analysis. Many people sometimes are asking me that shall I write 8 minus 1 like CAPTCHA? This is not an CAPTCHA code. This is an analysis code. So you just send OTP to email, then a automatic link will be created in your mail. Just you click it and you reset your password. So other things are already same, and I request all the participants that we have uploaded a very important video on Enlist, how to use your Enlist, how to activate your Enlist, and how to download the books in Enlist in our YouTube ICT channel. We are also trying our best to make aware our users. So it's our responsibility. Together we will work. Definitely we will get a good success. And this COVID situation, we are very lucky that we can organize this program. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
See, earlier we had 200 members, but now we are having only 129 colleges in Assam. So it is decreasing. So it will increase. The figures will increase. Yeah.
Now we also keep track of the visits to Enlist site.
At least. Yes.
And that's why I have put up this particular issue to be again, described before the participants. And I hope this will really help all the participants. participants. It will be
Yes, yes,
asked
yes.
There is a question
to
again.
gain. Yeah.
That how do we contribute for MOOCs courses? Yes, it is a very important question. MOOCs courses. Sir, shall I give the answer, Sanjay Singh sir?
Yes, yes, you give the
Yes,
answer.
yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, see, it is very important nowadays to develop MOOCs courses. Now, whatever I have shown in my presentation, this was all coming from the different countries, different parts of our country. Now, being from Assam, now we have to develop certain strategy in our colleges to develop MOOCs courses. We can make a group in Assam, or we can make a group in your college. And we just develop certain MOOCs courses because these guidelines are already there. If you go to the website of EPG Pathshala, if you go to the website of UGC, if you go to the website of AICT, these guidelines are already there how to develop your MOOCs courses. You have to, first of all, you have to make some program coordinators, and under these coordinators, different some coordinators will be there and they will develop the courses. Don't worry about the technical things. Technical things will be handled by someone. But thing is that you just give importance to your content is very important for the MOOCs courses. Thank you.
So it is one of my requests to all the participants here that at least once in a week or once in a 10 days or once in a fortnight also, if you access the www.implement.ac.in, you will get lots of information and you will find all informations are valuable. This way or that way you will be benefited from different angles. Any further question?
Or we can
No, I
take
think.
some 1 or 2 participant views also, no?
Yeah, we are already 20 minutes past. Yeah.
We have again another session to begin, I think.
Yes, yes. Participant view take.
Yes, I would like, madam, could you like, I would like to invite, I have seen some Pegu. Right now he's not here. Dr. Vijay Kalita sir, I am observing you, please. Dr. Vijay Kalita sir.
Yeah.
Sir, can you share your experience regarding today's program?
I'm not hearing you.
But I am hearing you, sir. Sir, I am audible to you.
Okay, now I will.
Sir, what is your experience regarding the today's program?
This is very nice.
Okay,
A
sir.
lot of information I have acquired from you and Dr. Sanjay Singh sir also.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Again, I have seen Hirak Jyoti Sharma. Hirak Jyoti Sharma.
Yes,
Sir,
yes,
can
sir.
you share your experience?
It's very nice, sir. And we got lots of information regarding introduction and Swayam and MOOCs. It is a very nice experience. And thank you, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir.
Vendor,
Yes.
Madam Principal also with us. Yes.
Okay.
Madam.
Yes, yes.
Madam, we are eagerly waiting for your view.
Yes, it was a very good learning experience.
Yes.
Indeed, it was very good interacting and listening to Professor Sanjay Singh and Dr. Birendra Pal. Very informative sessions. Thank you.
Thank you.
For this
Thank you.
initiative.
Thank you.
Can I just put in one word here?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sure.
It's a request to all the participants that in the WhatsApp group, we have posted one feedback link. So it's a request to all of the participants to kindly fill in the feedback form and submit it, because through these webinars, we are also testing our own organizational capacities and everything, right? And we would like to send online certificates also to all the participants. So it's a request that every one of you please fill up the feedback form and submit it. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, just madam, just before concluding, just I want 30 seconds. Just I want to thank on behalf of ICT cell ACLA. First of all, I would like to thank Honorable Principal Sir, because sir is very much dynamic. We know him, and Kesidas Commerce College is the headquarters of Assam College Librarians Association. First of all. And sir, we have visited many times in your college, and we have got a very good environment. We have seen we are very much comfortable. Whenever we have visited in your college, we never felt that we are coming somewhere else. This is
Thank
something
you
like
so much.
our own college. So I'd like to thank you, sir, so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Over to Runjun, madam.
Yes, now we are coming to the end of our webinar. Now it is the time to offer the vote of thanks. I, on behalf of KCDAS Commerce College, take the privilege of offering the vote of thanks. At the very onset, I offer my sincere thanks to our principal, Dr. Rishikesh Borua sir, for his wholehearted support and guidance to organize this webinar. I offer my gratitude to the resource persons, Professor Sanjay Kumar Singh and Dr. Birendra Pal, for sparing their valuable time to be with us, and also for their enlightening us about online e-resources, which is the need of the hour. I also offer my thanks to Dr. Prashanto Kumar Deka for taking the initiative to organize this webinar in our college. Thank you. And my sincere thanks to our esteemed participants, without whom this would not have been a success. Last but not the least, I want to thank all those who were directly or indirectly associated with this event. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, madam.
Thank you.
So I, being a host, I declare this session as end. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Okay, let's start. A very warm good afternoon to all of you. I welcome you all to the second session of the webinar of KCDAS Commerce College on awareness program on online e-resources, which is organized by IQAC KCDAS Commerce College in collaboration with Assam College Librarians Association, ICT cell. The topic of today's webinar is most pertinent as we are going through a phase of lockdown and physical distancing. Hence, e-resources are the need of the hour for every educational institution. I do believe that this webinar will benefit all of us. Now, the resource person of today's webinar are Professor Sanjay Kumar Singh, Head of the Department of Library and Information Science, Guwahati University, Dr. Birendra Pal, Librarian, Koliabor College. Now, I request our Principal Sir, Dr. Rishikesh Borua, to deliver his inaugural speech.
Thank you, Baido. Am I audible to all?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Once again, respected Professor Sanjay Kumar Singh, Head Department of Library and Information Science, Guwahati University, Dr. Birender Pal, Librarian, Koliabor College, both being resource persons of today's webinar. And we have a live wire with us in the form of Dr. Prashant Kumar Deka, Secretary of Assam College Librarian Association. And we are also supposed to have within us, amongst us, Dr. Joy Honkar Hazarika, Principal, Dorong College, esteemed participants from different institutions, and my dear colleagues. Namaskar and a very good afternoon to all of you. At the very outset, I once again welcome you all to this webinar on behalf of KCDAS Commerce College, where I'm sure you all will love to have deliberations from our resource persons who will enlighten all of us on different e-resources available. Today is the second session we are having right now, and in the morning, I am happy to say that we had participants right from Kashmir to Rajasthan to Tamil Nadu, Kerala, and Odisha. And I believe that's the power of social media. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we all are experiencing, as we all know that we are experiencing probably one of the worst times in our human history. And in the morning also, I said that within a very small span of time, right after landing on this planet, human being has achieved so many things. And that's at an exponential space. But then today, right now, we are all inside our house, locked down, and threatened by something invisible and something which is as small as 100 nanometers. That's really very surprising that we are all still not able to counter this part of threats that come to hit human society time and again. In the morning, I referred to certain articles which have been there in the academic arena for last few years. In fact, in one of the articles, it was stated that since 1980, it has been analyzed that the outbreak of such diseases have, expanded almost 6 times. So today we have more than 48 lakh people affected, more than 3 lakh dead. And just a little while ago, we got an update that in Assam itself, 135 persons are affected. And our schools, colleges, and universities are close to 2 months now. And we all know that in our nation, in our state itself, we have more than 4 lakh of students. And globally, the number of students affected by this pandemic is more than 157 crore. So just think that in such a pandemic situation, what is happening to this whole world? And as we all see that whenever such a pandemic or crisis hits the world, 3 sectors, primarily the health, economy, and education, are the most affected. And works in the health and economic sectors are visible, but efforts in the education sectors are not so very visible instantly. But then we work at the back end, and we are the people who cannot let education be compromised under any circumstances. It is the backbone of our society. And as we all have seen, let us just compare at the time when we all were students and right now. Don't we see that the nature of students have differed so much? The learners are very smart today, and we have to adapt to their situations. And it's not surprising to say, I won't be surprised to say that many of our learners are much more smart and technologically adept to handle all these gadgets more than us. So this is the time, as rightfully in the morning half, Professor Sanjay Singh referred to, that this is a time where we are locked down in our home, but this is a time of opportunity where we can identify our talents, where we can work on with these recent things, technological handling, so that education can progress. And another thing I would like to point out here is that we have been mostly associated with the conventional way of teaching learning. And at this point of time, the nature of teaching learning will be different. We at KC Das Commerce College, I'm happy to say that we have developed our own college app. And we have been distributing resource materials through our app to all the students. But then again, well, the students are getting those apps, but then how to interact with those students and how we are going to take our classes. It's not that the way we take our classes in the normal times, starting from zero of any topic, we cannot proceed like that. So these are the times when we will be learning more about all these resources which will help us to let educational information go to the students so that they can learn so many things. And yes, in the next 1 hour or so, we will be learning many tricks of the trade, which will be stated by our resource persons and which will really help us to redesign our classes, to redesign our approach, to rethink our approach so that finally we will be able to disseminate knowledge to the students, to our target groups with much more efficiency. So with these few words, I'd like to end up my speech and declare the second session of the webinar open. And once again, best wishes to everyone. Thank you so much.
So thank you very much for your inaugural speech. It was really a very lovely address to all. Within a very short period, you have covered so many points elaborately. Thank you very much, sir. Now I also request Dr. P.K. Deka, Prashanta Kumar Deka, the Secretary of Assam College Librarians Association. He is also the librarian of a college to deliver his speech.
Thank you, madam. Virendra, am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay. Thank you, madam. Honorable Dr. Rishikesh Borua, sir, Principal of ACLA Commerce College, faculty members, research person of today's program, participants in the webinar. On behalf of ACLA, I welcome all of you to this wonderful program. As our principal sir has mentioned, that due to epidemic COVID-19, all the educational institutions are more than 2 months closed across the country. The society is now in a great loss in the entire areas like economy, education, lifestyle, food, service, various field, etc. So it is our responsibility to keep the academic society resourceful through our sincere efforts with partial infrastructure. All over the place, online classes, webinar, etc. are organized to reduce our intellectual loss by various schools, colleges, universities, etc., which are helping us to move ourselves busy during this lockdown period. And it seems that flash of webinars are being organized daily across the globe on a variety issues and themes. Keeping this in mind, the Assam College Librarian Association (ACLA) has started a series of programs for the capacity building of our college librarian as well as the scholarly fraternity through its online initiative. ACLA has formed the ICT cell its own capacity, which is at the moment giving emphasis to help the learners through its ICT initiative during the pandemic situation. The ICT cell hosts various educational videos in its official YouTube channel for the benefit of academic society that may help the learners to exploring different online resources during this COVID situation. The ACLA has decided to conduct a mixture of online awareness program in the different colleges of Assam. Already during this lockdown period, we have successfully completed to state level and to national level online training program for college librarian associated with Improvement Center, Gandhinagar, Gujarat. Under this series of awareness program, we have successfully completed in GIP's Guwahati, North Lakhimpur College, Kuliabor College. Today, I am happy to announce that more than 12 colleges from different corner of Assam is in queue. All the technical needs are handled by the ICT cell of the association under supervision of Dr. Vedapal, Librarian, Kuliabor College. And all of you know that what is e-resource, that e-resource or electronic resource are documents in digital form accessible electrically from any part of world. So this is my own college where I am get inspired to do something more towards my student and research. Without support of the principal sir and institution, it is not possible for me to take the challenge. I would like to offer my gratefulness to Principal Sir. Under his able guidance, this college has implemented lots of development steps for our students community. I am also very happy to share with all of you that our college has taken a huge project for creating an e-resource center fixed with latest technology and which will be of, I think, open after pandemic situation. And due to huge demand of participants, we have decided to organize 2 sessions for today's program. And this is the second session. In the first session, participants from outside, as our principal sir told, that some of Orissa and Kashmir also. Today's discussion, Professor Sanjay Kumar Singh, head of the Library Information Science, and he is also a librarian in charge of KK Hendrik Library, Guwahati University, and there Dr. Virendra Pal, librarian, College, and coordinator of ICT cell ACLA. Other resource person in today's board session webinar, I think they will cover the discussion of some most important digital resources like Surgonga, EPG Pachala, Shyam, and Liz, Project Gutenberg. Hope you will be benefited from this session. At the end, I once again welcome all the participants to this webinar, and I am sure that all of you will be immense benefit from these online resources. Thank you. Thank you, you all. Yes, Vinder?
Yes, madam.
Dr. Dekar, thank you very much for your well-delivered speech. Now I request today's resource person, Professor Sanjay Kumar Singh. He is the head of the Department of Library and Information Science, Guwahati University, to present his deliberation.
Yeah, thank you, madam. So good afternoon to all of you, and Honorable Principal of the College, Dr. Rikesh Barua sir, Runjun Baido, and IQC team of Kesidas Commerce College, and the participants from the colleges, including teachers and other staffs, and those who are participating from outside Assam, and my friend Santa Kumar Deka, who is General Secretary of this association, and Dr. Birender Pal, who is the convener of this ICT cell of this. So this is the repeat telecast. In the morning, we have already discussed different issues related to the e-resources, offline and online e-resources, etc. So we are going to again repeat the same thing, but this time just a few changes, just slightly some changes I have made, not major changes. So before that, let me share the screen, then we'll go one by one. And this screen is coming now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, the screen is here. So as you have seen that in the morning also same thing there, just like some one or two thing I have added after this. So user awareness program on online resources in lockdown due to the COVID-19 pandemic. So this is the area which we are going to do. We are all busy with our day-to-day activities, and here in this slide again, I am just referring the time and tide wait corner. So time is very good for us. And this time, the pandemic lockdown period has taught us many things to learn during this 2 month, what to do, what not to do. So we are very lucky. Also, other side, we are very lucky also that we are utilizing our time for some academic purpose, or we are using our time to complete the incomplete work which we are not able to complete because of paucity of the time, etc. So time is changing. So we have also seen the changes, and today we are transforming ourselves to the latest modern technology, and we are receiving anything through the modern world, and whatever we are getting, we are just applying in our day-to-day activities. So there is a sea change in the morning. Also, I have told that they are because of this technological advancement in science and technology, and because of this explosion of literatures, it is, we don't know actually how many documents are being published throughout the world. But there are some data, some websites are showing some data that more than 27 crores of the books are available, lakhs of e-journals are available. So these are all the things. So how much we know, how much we are accessing, that is an important factor here. So in this pandemic era, the libraries are also not untouched to it. Library has to provide service during this lockdown period also. Today, just after the first session and in between, I got several calls from the teachers as well as the research scholar that when the library is going to open, I have to submit my thesis, I have to take the clearance certificate, etc. So for them, we have managed that a particular day, when 2 or 3 people will be united together, then I will call the staff and they will provide the service. But beyond this, if you want any service through the net or through the web, that is being possible, and we have connected to them with many publishing houses for trial versions of that. So they are getting and they are using those e-resources. And these webinar and seminars are also being conducted in the different parts of country, as you all know it. So in this slide, just I am highlighting the technology, and technology is associated and related to the various revolutions, and all of you know that then Prime Minister of India, when Lal Bahadur Shastri, late Lal Bahadur Shastri was the Prime Minister of India. He said that Jai Jawan and Jai Kisan, that is for development of the country, societal development as well as economic development of the country. Then we have seen then again 4 or 5 years back, the existing Prime Minister of India, this Narendra Modi ji has told that Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan, and Jai Vigyan. He has added the terminology Vigyan, that is science and technology. Then during this period, just last year itself, last part of this, like 2019 itself, he has added that Anusandhan. So Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan, Jai Vigyan, and Jai Anusandhan. So this Anusandhan is related to science and research, basically. So he is giving emphasis on think globally and act locally and make in India like type of thing. So we are concerned about such type of things. So here also in many platform, I have added some more thing, online platforms, etc. I will see in the next slide, few slides, and what are the changes, what are the Indian itself is doing. So we are confined to our own work, and as I'm talking about the revolution, industrial revolution, in 4 stages, because of which we are here face to face through the web camera or technology, internet, whatever we call it. So all of you know that in 1700, the first industrial revolution, that during that time the steam engine was invented, and electricity was invented during the second industrial revolution in 1800s. Then in 1990s, the third revolution related to computing, digital technology, etc. was there. And today we are facing, or we are using the different activities and different explosions as well as inventions, and you are witnessing also regarding the artificial intelligence. Then the 3D printing technology is also changed. What was printing just about 50 or 60 years back, and what is the printing today? Lots of changes has taken place. And today, when you talk about the printing technology, 3D technology, then like that, biotic, robotics, etc. are there. And main thing is artificial intelligence are being used. So when this 5G technology is coming, and 3D, 1D, 2D, 3D, 60, 90 technology things we are using and utilizing in our some of the organizations and institutional associations, etc. So those are really helping us to reach in different directions. And our life cycle before COVID and after COVID, what was there? So before COVID, whatever we learned in our childhood or school days or college days, and after getting the degree, etc., then you have worked and for different prospects, different jobs, etc. Then we are going for the superannuation, that is retirement, etc. But in between this, between work, before learning and learning, new things has come up. Suppose during 90s when this computer came, so people were very, people had fear psychosis to handle the computers. They were fearing that what will happen if you touch the screen, if you touch the keyboard, etc. But what was that? They learned how to handle the computer. They learned nowadays how to handle the smartphones, and they're utilizing it. Even the small children are able to use the smartphone, etc. So that means the situation and time has forced us to learn the new things. So when new thing is coming up, you have to unlearn the old things and you have to relearn the new things. That is the main purpose of this particular things. And what will happen after this post-COVID period? Let us have a look on this. That at present, what we were doing before the COVID, etc., that was traditional job. Every individuals are having their own different types of jobs. Then the new responsibilities has been added, like what are the technologies being added. So when you add this traditional job as well as new responsibility, then what will be the title of the new job? So after post-COVID period only, we can define our new job title. What we are just using the technology, or we are using this. There is a debate nowadays. Yesterday also, some training there is a debate that online teaching is viable or not, or offline teaching, that is classroom teaching, is very important or not. So there is a question of debate here. We are not going to discuss that. If we start discussing, it will take much time. But both are having their own advantages. Let me tell only that things. So when you talk about the e-resources, when resources can be read or can be used for online purpose or offline purpose. So basically the e-resources covers this electronic publishing. Anything in the digital format can be covered under this electronic resources. That we electronic serials, then electronic journals, then electronic periodicals, then electronic books, then electronic documents, and many more electronic things are there. Everywhere you just use e-tongue, e-nose, many things are there. For testing nowadays, e-tongue is there. For smelling, e-nose is there. So various type of activities nowadays we are having. having, and this computer has given us. So e-resources are basically a group of information to disseminate the information in digital form or electronic form, and which is printed, published, and distributed in the digital environment. That is the main. In short, we can say that what is this e-resources, and it is basically the digital version and print document which are accessed through the extensive hyperlinking. That is the most important thing. So there is a difference when we are using the online resources. We are saving our time. We are getting the authentic information, primary information quickly. If you take the example that information are of three types basically: the primary information, the secondary information, and the tertiary information. The primary information is the first-hand information. So especially for science and technology, or for research purpose, when any journal carries most of the primary information. So any journal is published, and that journal was reaching to your hand after 3 months or 6 months. The primariness of that topic or that article or that research paper was lost. But today, the moment it is released any part in the globe, you are able to access. That is the beauty of these online resources and web resources or digital resources, whatever you call it. So it is today it is the largest and the quickest growing segment related to the digital collection for most of the libraries throughout the world, as you have to accept it. And besides that, we are having some open access initiative also. Open access here, it is open field is there, and you can access anything through the net, through the mass. Only the thing is that you have to know how to retrieve the information. You have to know how to filter the information. Being a layman point of view, if you are searching anything, then within a few seconds you find, when you are searching anything in the Google, within a few seconds you find lakhs of documents are being searched, but out of that lakhs of documents, which one is important for us, for you or for us? That is the important thing. So you know how to filter, you should know how to filter the documents, e-resources, so that only the pinpointed and important information will be only made available to you. So when you are searching anything, just simply writing, suppose tea production in Assam. So you will get any book related to tea, any book related to Assam, you will get any book related to production. But your purpose is only tea production in Assam, but you are getting the thousands, lakhs of books related to tea, Assam, and the production, etc. But when you putting the search in the quotation mark like that, then you are getting only that search, that filter search, that tea production in Assam. So like that, you can use the Boolean logic, you can use the proximity search, and different types of searchings are there in the e-resource. That is one of the important this aspect, because lakhs of documents are there. As I have told you, the 27 crores of books are there. The 10,000 journals are there, but out of those 10,000 journals or 27 crores of books, how can you search the important ones? So you have to know some techniques. So technique needs some practice. So the online surfing trial and method you go on applying, and you just see the storage and retrieval terminology, and you will be able to find it. Nowadays, we are having under social media platform YouTube. YouTube is giving you all sorts of information. You know, you don't know, you just write your question and find out the solution in the YouTube. So through the YouTube, you can learn how the different informations are being searched in a shortcut method, shortcut time, so that it will filter your related document e-resources, and you will be able to save your time and able to get the relevant and important information quickly. So these are some of the sources. These are some of the sources of electronic information where you can keep the offline records, offline digital form records or documents like that. The CD-ROM. So nowadays, CD-ROM is also going to be obsolete slowly and slowly. CD is there, DVD-ROM, then hard disk is there, then many types are there. Magnetic drives maybe there, maybe pen drive, maybe any XYZ. Magnetic drums are there. So any sorts of microfilm, microfiche, many things are there. So for keeping this electronic digital information. Then electronic databases there, electronic journals are there, electronic books, electronic thesis dissertation, open thesis dissertation, then National Digital Library, where you will get the this live demo by the other resource person, Dr. Birender Pal. He will show you such type of things. Digital library will show you such type of things. The internet resources, electronic mail, opaque institution repository of individual colleges, institutions are there. Then social media, of course, playing a major role for dissemination of this. So when we think from UGC point of view, then eSoth Sindhu. eSoth Sindhu is the consortium of the Infinite Center, which is an IUC of UGC. And here for universities, it is eSoth Sindhu. For colleges, we are having Enlist. So almost all your colleges are having this Enlist program. So Enlist will be directly covered, where just simply I can tell 6,000 plus journals and about 31,35,000 books are there in the Enlist program also. And in the Soth Sindhu, we are having 10,000 plus journals and e-books, 31,35,000, 22 resources and 4 databases are there. and it is a merger of two or three different analysts, and UGC Infonet as well as Indus consortiums are merged together, and then we are having this e-source Sindhu, like the type of things which are very, very useful for the universities basically. And this particular slide shows that there is no area untouched, there is no subject untouched where the electronic resources or digital formats are not available. So whenever you throw any stone, it will fall in any subject, and in that subject we are having e-resources. So open access e-resource management, here need and attitude of the users are totally changed here, and the motivation of the students for maximum utilization of e-resources. Now you are teaching the students in the semester system, in the grading system, credit and grading system also. So we are having less time, syllabuses are more, times are very less, different types of assignments are to be done, then term and examination and your other examination, class test like things, etc. There you have to check the assignments, so you have to give the assignments. So these type of e-resources are very, very useful to the teachers as well as to the students also. You can motivate the student, you can guide the student, go to the library, or you're having this connection, internet connectivity is there, Wi-Fi campus, your college is having Wi-Fi campus, so you can access the analyst which is given to you through the this implement center, and I can access those records. So through under the open sources, there is books, as I mentioned, 27 crores 43 lakhs 76,478 books are available in this open source books platform. And where it is said, they claim that the website claims that 50 books are added every time, and this figure goes on changing every now and then. So this shows the efficiency and caliber of these e-resources, etc. So here some of the pictures, some of the just slides I'm showing you quickly. That this is the directory of open access journal, and this is the directory of open access books. This open access journal directory, DOAJ we call it. It is one of the largest and biggest online platform for the journal, where you will get the information of all branches of knowledge, etc. And book also you will get around lakhs of books there in DOAB, etc. also, and others are there. You can see it, you can check it, and practically it will be shown to you by Dr. Birendra Pal. And this is further more slides on that. And this is related to open access repositories and search engine, OpenJGate, DOAJ again mentioned, Niscare Online for scientific documents, etc. The IGNO resources are very much useful for the college teachers as well as the students of higher secondary levels, basically, or even degree and PG level student also can have to go there, and you can register. You can go there and you can download document if it is freely available, because a few years back it was completely freely available, but as you know that when it was given free of cost, so many persons started misusing it. They were downloading it and they were selling it in the market like that after printing it, etc. So because of that, they have made some restriction, etc. Even though you will get some of the documents, and those documents are very, very useful. And this open journal system, this inflinet.ac.in, is very, at least once in a week you have to visit, or if you visit daily, that's up to you, but you will get some good information, new information related to academic side. And this is open knowledge, which I told you just 2 minutes back, that 27 crore 43,000 plus 43 lakhs plus books are there. So this is the website of that, www.pdfdrive.net. You can check it after this session is over, and it is working. I have checked it and I have tried to find out many things. You can search it through the author and title, and it is very useful related to the book. And this is, you might be getting the advertisement in the television, etc. The Khan Academy, then other courses. This is simply the example I added here, Byju's Classroom, etc. So we'll get information from Khan Academy, from other these online classes, online coaching centers are there nowadays. In this pandemic period, they have all given the trial version of this. So this is only for information that these type of things are also available in the online platforms, and you can have it. YouTube education, as I in the morning also have told that NCRT and this government of India has taken the initiative to prepare some this YouTubes, and it should be made available to the needy people. And there are some teachers, some professors, some assistant professors, academicians who have created some YouTube, some program according to, as per their requirement as per subjects, and they have uploaded in the YouTube, and you can go to this site and you can get highly benefited from this. So Byju's is for school children, etc. Then this is the ebook. There's Project Gutenberg. So Gutenberg project also will be detail will be shown to you by the next resource person. Then this is National Digital Library, IIT Kharagpur, and they are the nodal of center, for they are working on that. Then books which I have already mentioned. So this thing will be showing. Here I am just only showing the link and giving the idea that these type of things are available in the web platform. We are having these book sites. So here huge book sites are there. These book sites goes on changing, and some of them may be working, may not be working. I have checked randomly. In random check, I have found that some are working, some are not working. But when I have prepared this, I have collected this, compiled this. At the time, it was all the sites were working, but it goes on changing. Sometimes some corrections are going on, some developments works are going on. Sometimes it has been removed like that. So many of the slides are working there. This is online education support here also. This type of slides are given here. You can check it later on. Question answer slides are there. This is the websites of all those things. That means whatever I am showing you, whatever I am talking, all are related to the e-resources basically. This is about the about.com, all the web, Alta Vista, excite.com, hotbot.com, then Google, Mama, Web Crawler, etc. This is searching for people who's who. You can check the important personalities, the information under who's who. Then these are all slides are working, white pages, all are working at present. So in the morning, after the morning session, I have checked some of them. Most of them are working. Here ABC News, then CBS News. These are for this. All the slides are here working. You can check it. I have already after the first session I have verified and checked it. Here in this for medical information, the health to A to Z. At present, this particular slide is not functioning properly. Some technical problem is there, but other kids doctor, then Med Explorer, Medicine Net, National Library of Medicine, all are working except that health.com. After a few days again it may start working because of some technical problem that is not working at present. And here also this highlighted one, the sports, CNN Sports is not properly working, but others are working properly. I have already verified. You will get latest information and headline about the news, sports news related things in detail. And this is a thesis dissertation, Sodh Ganga. Basically, again, it is a work of the UGC, this Infonet Center, and Sodh Ganga is a repository of thesis and dissertation. Here you will get the thesis of 270,000 plus thesis, full text thesis of different subjects. Those who have signed the MOU and those who have submitted the deposited thesis to the Sodh Ganga. Nowadays, it is mandatory to the university that until unless the thesis is submitted to the university, the result of the PhD degree is not going to be awarded. So just before starting of this session, about 15, half an hour back, I received a call from one of the department that they have conducted the online Viva course. They want to submit the thesis and the CD so that certificate can be issued and that certificate can be submitted to the academic registrar. Then only the degree will be awarded. So like this, because of that, the number is increasing every day. Then we are having open thesis and dissertation. We are having open thesis 2 sites. I have given you openthesis.org and oattd.org. Here you will find lots of theses are there, open thesis is there. You can also upload your thesis so that any other person can use it, any needy person can use it in the electronic form, digital form, and you will get the maximum importance on that area. Sodh Ganga. Sodh Ganga is again the thesis and dissertation where I have already mentioned these things, so I'm not going to repeat. Only one thing I am going to just tell you that 5,200 theses of Guwahati University is still already uploaded, but this figure is before the pandemic. This figure is last part of the between February, last part of the February, or you can say that after that no addition has taken place since the pandemic is started, lockdown has started. So after it is open, then the figure you will find the changes in the figure. And this you may be, this is not related directly to this, but even though it is important as it is dealing with the online things. So these are some of the classroom platforms. So many teachers, many schools, colleges, universities are using it. These are Zoom platform, very much common. Under Zoom platform, we are conducting this program. The Cisco Webex, then GoToWebinar, go to Google Classroom, Google Meet, Facebook Live, Skype, Say Namaste. This is completely Indian. Webex, Record, YouTube Live, video connect for delivery of face-to-face lecture, etc. Then Google Form for giving assignments, etc. Then email through giving assignment, sending the assignment, SMS communication quickly for the response of the user, etc. So these are all online classroom, and these numbers are again increasing day by day. So some visions for electronic resources. So because of the lockdown, we are facing several obstacles. So we are coming out from the obstacles. The government has come out from the obstacles and announced that 24 hour or 100% attendance will be there. So here also during lockdown period, we cannot perform the this chalk and pencil, chalk and board classroom, that is face-to-face classroom. So just substitute arrangement is done through the online classroom through that medium which I have shown the platform. So like this, we can say that we are accepting the obstacle and we are accepting the challenge, and because of the change, this thing has arises. So we are picking grabbing the opportunity which are coming our way. So the main here, I mean to say that you have to come out from the comfort zone, and we have to enjoy what we are doing and what we have done or what we have. And you will find that later on, you will find that when you are following also step to things, then later on you will find that success is on the other side of the comfort zone. So my suggestion, my concluding remarks from this is that you come out from your comfort zone and you move step by step with the society and what is happening. You grab whatever the required things that through the digital media, through the electronic media, and it will be really helpful. You are really helping yourself and you are helping the society also. So again, to conclude, I would like to say that think globally, act locally. This lockdown has taught us many things. Among this is also one of the important things. You see the mask people are using, they're preparing their masks, stitching their masks in their homes only. They are not going to market and purchasing such type of things. So use of e-resources are increasing day by day, and numbers are every day because of exclusive literature. Again, I can say here. So from this, you can just satisfy ourselves that personal learning plan. We have to make a personal learning plan if further this continues, and who knows, today also it has crossed 120 in Assam. So whatever the situation tomorrow, we don't know. So what you need to learn, you make a plan. What you need to learn, why you need to learn, and how you are going to learn this, make a plan of that. And what is the time frame to learn it, because time is running out from your hand and nobody can stop the time, nobody can buy the time also. So you remember, time is very precious and you have to utilize it for your day-to-day activities. At the end, I will just simply say that during lockdown, it is the best investment you will ever make when you follow such type of things, whatever point I have shown here. And more use of e-resources, more practice you will do, and more prosper you will be in your lifetime. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity here for the second time. So this is the second session, second show. So same thing I have repeated, only few changes I have made in the regulations one day. Thank you very much. Over to Madam.
Thank you, sir, Thank you very much, sir, for your wonderful presentation. It was very informative, and I'm sure everybody will be benefited by it. Thank you. Now, I request our resource person, Dr. Virendra Pal, to present his deliberation. He is the librarian of Koliabor College.
Thank you, madam. It's a great honor for me to join this webinar in the Keshidas College platform along with Assam College Librarian Association. I am Dr. Virendra Pal, the librarian of Koliabor College, and also I am the coordinator of ICT cell, Assam College Librarian Association. And this workshop is really very important from the point of view of e-resources, because nowadays in physical library, you can go and you can access your books directly. You can search the books, you can access the books directly. But what happens when you come to the online world? If you don't know the online policies, if you don't know the searching strategies, if you don't know the related websites, where to go, how to move, how to search, then it is very dangerous. If you are not unable to access those resources, then it is really dangerous, because in library, at least we can see physically the resources, but in the online world, this is not possible. So it is the right time for us to make ourselves competent in the environment of ICT, so that we can make a very good attempt, so that these resources makes us comfortable and will be comfortable with these resources. And in my season, I'll be starting some of the things, basic things like MSRD, what they are giving some of the guidelines from last 1 year. Every time they are repeating this guideline as a reminder to the colleges and the universities. And first of all, they are talking about this SWAYAM. Then they are talking about Swayam Prabha. Then they are giving emphasis on National Digital Library. Then also they are giving emphasis on E-PG Pathshala. They are giving emphasis on MLIST, E-South Sindhu, which is called college component. MLIST is a college component of E-South Sindhu. Then there are different open access resources. So my intention through this webinar is to show you practically, because if you see the things practically, it will definitely help you a lot. So I'm going to just share my screen. Sanjay Singh sir, is it visible? The screen is visible, no?
Yes.
Okay, madam. This is the official website of SWAYAM. SWAYAM is a platform of MHRD where 9 national coordinators are appointed by MHRD. I will show you these 9 national coordinators, but before going to this, let us learn what is actually SWAYAM, what actually SWAYAM means. See, if you go to this particular website, you will able to know what is SWAYAM. SWAYAM is a platform of e-learning from the level of class 9 to postgraduate level. See, this is already clearly mentioned here. And equity access. This policy they are maintaining that everyone should get access to this education, online education. And there are 9 national coordinators I was talking about. That is called AICT, NPTEL, UGC, CEC, NCERT, NEOS, IGNU, IIMB, NITER. That means all the institutions are having their own limitations, having their own jurisdictions. So they are working on their particular areas. Now, thing is that see, you are from school education, out of school education, undergraduate education, or postgraduate education. This organization takes your care. See, there is also option of credit transfer. Suppose if you are sitting at Assam, at any institute, and if you want to do your course from any institute of India like Mumbai University or Delhi University or Bangalore University, any universities or any colleges, if they are providing the same courses, then you can do this. Because the guidelines are already there. You can go through these guidelines, and if you follow these guidelines, then you will able to know more. And basically in this, for our colleges, actually our universities should take initiative to introduce some of the new courses in the SWAYAM platform. Then only this will be successful. So these are the all courses. See, yes, this is now important. You will get 2 menus, that is the upcoming courses and the ongoing enrollment close. That means upcoming courses means those courses which are going to be conducted in future, and the ongoing courses means which are at present which are going on. You can learn the resource material from there, but you cannot enroll for the ongoing courses. But for the upcoming courses, enrollment is open. You can enroll yourself. How to enroll yourself, I will show at the last part of this particular subject. See, SWAYAM courses are available in the regional languages. It is not that it is available only in English languages. It is also available in the regional languages like Bengali, Gujarati, Hindi, Kannada, Malayalam, Marathi, Tamil. So right now they are working on this, and these are the different courses: programming in C, introduction to Internet of Things. Different topics are available. You can go and you can browse according to your convenience. Next thing I will show you, these are the completed courses. Completed courses means that those courses which has already been conducted, but the educational materials, educational videos, educational learning materials are already available here. You can browse according to your discipline here. You just choose any discipline. Suppose I want to choose a discipline on management, then it will show the resources available in management, and you can just browse it and you can use it according to your convenience. Similarly, the most important part of this topic is this COVID-19. Let's COVID-19 not learn, continue with SWAYAM. Now, why it is important now, respected participants? Because SWAYAM has really specialized their service during this COVID-19 situation. They have categorized the resource learning material into engineering and non-engineering background. There are also some NCERT ebooks they are providing through their platforms. They are providing the links into a single platforms. Then there are different kinds of learning material like DTH TV educational videos, which I'll be talking in the next subject of this presentation. So I will show you non-engineering courses, because basically we are from non-engineering courses colleges. See, here you will get a list of PG courses. If you are from the PG institute, then you can use this option. Otherwise, if you are from undergraduate courses, then you can go here and you can access the different learning materials available in the platform. Suppose principles of marketing, for example, I am putting it here, and you just select any of the module like introduction to marketing. There will be two options, that is e-text means the PDF files, the learning materials in the form of text, you will find it. In a very simple manner, you can understand the topic, because these topics are being made by the expert faculty members of India. Then there is also an option called self-learning. You can move this video, you can play this video, and you can learn by yourself. So you can play according to your own convenience. I will not go into the detail of playing the video. It's very simple. My intention is only to make you aware about the facilities available in the SWAYAM. Now I will be talking about how to register and enroll in SWAYAM. See, you have to understand the two process very carefully. In the SWAYAM platform, you have to register first. Going to this option sign in, you will get the option to sign in. You can sign in using your Microsoft account, or if you are your Gmail account, it is common to everyone. Everyone is having Gmail account. So you can directly sign in with your Gmail account, or also with your Facebook account. Without creating any other account, directly you can log in with your Facebook account. It's very simple. That means this login will help you to log in into the SWAYAM. Login does not mean that you have enrolled for a course. Login means that you have been registered in SWAYAM successfully. Now you have to enroll yourself for a particular course. Suppose a course is going to be held on library science after 1 month, then first of all you just log into your SWAYAM. After login, you search that particular course, that whatever the courses are coming, upcoming courses, then you enroll for the particular courses. That is sufficient. Again, I am repeating, first of all you log in into SWAYAM with your Gmail account or if your Facebook account, then you enroll for the particular courses. That's enough. So this was all about the SWAYAM platform. And see, there is also a mobile application. You can go to your mobile Play Store, and also you can download this application into your mobile phone. Next, I will be moving to SWAYAM Prabha. See, the name SWAYAM and SWAYAM Prabha, sometimes people may be confused that these are the two similar things, but it is not so. There is a difference between SWAYAM and SWAYAM Prabha. SWAYAM is a platform where you can do your learning, e-learning with the provision of certification. That means you will also get certificate in SWAYAM. But SWAYAM Prabha is a group of 32 DTH channel. That is basically, it is related with television set, 32 DTH satellite channels, where you can sit at your home and you can enjoy the educational videos under MHRD. Suppose in your home, if you have this TV or that DD disc, then sometimes you may be observing that there are some kind of educational channels under MHRD. These are nothing but these are the SWAYAM Prabha channels. It is running, there are 32 DTH channels. I will show you. See, this is the portal of SWAYAM Prabha, maintained by InfluNet Center again. And see, there are 32 DTH channels that has been allocated to each discipline. Channel 1 is for Vagis, humanities. Channel 2 is for Sanskriti, that means humanities, to history, culture. In this way, all the disciplines has been divided into different channels. If you are from engineering background, then NPTEL channels is maintained by from 11 to 18 channels. Similarly, for the high school students from channel number 19 to 22. Similarly, for IGNOU students, channel number 23 to 24. And for another kind of informations, you can also see by your own. So this is available now. Now the interesting thing about SWAYAM Prabha is that they telecast on a subject 4 hours on a topic. and 5 times it is repeated in a day. Suppose if you have missed somehow, then also you can enjoy the same educational videos after 4 hours. This is repeated after every 4 hours, the same video. So if you go to this portal, then you will able to know more. And see, this portal will help you. Why this portal is made? It will give you information regarding what are the upcoming programs that are going to be conducted in Swayam Prabha channels. See, this is the current program which are going live now. See, these are the current programs of Shadow of a Gun main by OC 18.5. So these are the live program. You can play here. Then these are the upcoming programs which are going to be conducted after some time. And these are the archive programs. Archive programs means those programs which are already been conducted. You can get this information from here. There is an option called frequently asked question, and that will help you more to understand what is Swayam Prabha. It will clear your doubt regarding Swayam Prabha. If you have any kind of queries in your mind, then they have predefined some of the answers, whether Swayam and Swayam Prabha is same, no, how Swayam Prabha is different from Swayam, whatever I have just talked earlier, the same thing they have written here because I have just noticed from them. So in this way, you can understand Swayam Prabha better. And you can also download the Swayam Prabha application directly to your smartphone. It is available. So I have now covered Swayam. I have covered Swayam Prabha. Now I will move to NDL. NDL, that means National Digital Library of India. During this COVID situation, National Digital Library is also working very hard. This is also under MHRD, maintained by IIT Kharagpur. See, first of all, I will show you how to customize your language. Suppose if you need the entire customization in Assamese language, then it is possible. Just you go to this language option, that is Bhaka. The entire platform, whatever you are seeing on the screen, will be into your own language. During this COVID situation, they have also categorized their services especially for the school students, for the undergraduate engineering students, for UG science students. So in this way, if you go one by one, then you will get the more information resources, like for the science subject, like common subject, agriculture, atmospheric science. In this way, if you go and enter one by one, then you will get the options. Just our intention is only to make you aware. See, there are learning resource type. Learning resource type means what are the types of documents that is available, like monographs, like manual, like e-journals, like technical manuals. So different kinds of resources are available. Also, you can search the documents according to your subject, like literature, history, philosophy, computer science, or any subject. You can go one by one. Suppose I will show you one. You just select your subject from here. Philosophy, under philosophy, suppose logic. Then this will give all the documents which are related to logic. And the entire thing is based on the classification system you are following in your libraries. So it is librarian of your college will definitely guide you in this regard, because the entire searching techniques are based on Dewey Decimal classification system of the library. So again, one important thing, I want to show you the registration in Swayam. It's very easy. Just you go to the registration option and you fill up this form. It will take hardly 30 to 40 seconds, and then you just submit this form. Then an activation link will be sent to your email ID, and you have to activate your account from that email ID. Once you activate your account, then after that you just go to this option, member login option, and you start accessing the documents. See, Now I am logging as Virender Pal here. Now I am not a guest user. I am logging with my own account. Similarly, if you want to make institutional membership, then you should appoint a nodal officer in your college. This guideline is already there. You can see that through institutional membership, a person of your institute called nodal officer can take the responsibility of getting all the persons of your institute registered in NDL. That means if you want to register all the faculty members of your institute, if you want to register all the students in NDL, then one nodal officer should be appointed by your institute, and this nodal officer will communicate with the NDL and he will help you in this regard. So this information is already available. You can go and you can clear your doubts through this process. So this was all about NDL. Now I will go to the another topic called E-PG Pathshala. This is the another e-learning portal maintained by InfluNet Center, Information and Library Network, Ahmedabad. And you just go to the students corner and you see there are lots of learning materials, educational materials which are available here. You can choose according to your convenience. Suppose for commerce stream, there are 469 educational materials are already uploaded. Suppose if you want some managerial economics, and if you just select any of the submodule, objective of the firm or economics concepts, then see you will get the e-text. E-text means the simple understanding of this subject in the form of PDF document prepared by the experts. Then also the same thing you can understand through the educational video. Just you play the video and the expert will be talking about on this particular topic.
We would now like to actually understand the basic details of the very.
So I'm not going to be detailed in this E-PG Pathshala. It's very simple. You can go and explore yourself. Next, I will go to the very important part of this presentation, that is called, sorry, it's not NDL, it's called Enlist, because every colleges are using this Enlist facility, National Library and Information Service, again maintained by InfluNet Center. And Enlist is a college component of eSouth Sindhu. eSouth Sindhu is a e-resource consortium where all the different major bodies are clubbed together, and Enlist is a college component of eSouth Sindhu, where you will able to access more than 31 lakhs ebooks and 6,000 or 10,000 plus journals has been updated recently. And see, this membership can be accessed by your students, by your faculty members. If you want to create the membership in Enlist, then it is better to contact your concerned librarian of your institute. You can contact the library staff, you can contact the person who is handling the Enlist. And what he will do, he will ask for your name, email ID and different information which is required for Enlist, and he will create an account. After creating an account, an email will be sent to the user. Now what the user will do, user will activate his account from his email ID first. After activating his account, the user have to go to the Enlist page, and then you have to log in the Enlist page here. Now see, once you have to log in, you have to give your username, you have to give your password. After entering to the Enlist, now you will get the options in this way, like e-journal will be categorized into a single channel and ebooks will be categorized into a single channel. Whatever you need, you go according to your convenience. Suppose I want the books on suppose thermodynamics. Then you search it. See, thermodynamics, all the documents available on thermodynamics will be shown here together. Just you browse any one of the documents according to your requirements. And here, three important things you have to understand while accessing the document. That means how you can access those resources. See, the three important thing is that you have to read the book online first, means without downloading the book, you can read the book online. Also, you can download the entire book, and also you can download the book according to the chapter wise. Suppose I did not need all the books, I need only the particular chapter, then you just go to this option. And for this, respected participants, we have already made this educational videos, how to use your analyst, how to activate your account. You can go to our official channel of ICT Cell ACLA in the YouTube, and you will definitely you will get much knowledge about this topic. So this was all about analyst. And one important thing I want to say, recently the entire analyst platform has been redefined, modified, and has been customized according to the modern layout. What analyst you are accessing 1 month back or 2 years back or 3 years back is not the same. The entire layout of analyst is changed, and you will get a better interface in the analyst system now. And if you are much accustomed with your library, then you see there is an option called call number. The call number means in library, you see we are maintaining the some number in your spine label of your book. Suppose like 310. Now 310 or 400, 500, there is a meaning in our library. Suppose I will just show 330. 330 means economics in our library science. These books under economics are classified. So in this way also you can search here. Suppose I want the books on chemistry. So chemistry according to our library science standard as per the DDC is 540. Sorry, 540 is chemistry. So in this way you can find. If you are more familiar with your library, then you are also more familiar with Analyst now. Earlier this facility was not available in Analyst, but recently this has been integrated. And the important thing is that there is an option called frequently asked question. If you have any doubt, if you want to know more about analyst, then you can go to this option and you can explore, and there are some predefined answers are already put there. You can access according to your convenience. And the very important thing at the last I want to share with you is the license and fair use. This is the thing we have to make aware to the users, because there are some fair use. We cannot directly do anything with the resources because it's the resources from the publishers. So what we have to do, we should only use for the academic purposes. There should not be any commercial use. So this is what is permitted, what is not permitted is already there. So users should be aware about this before giving the membership. Otherwise, there is some penalty. If the user put some crime, then the user will be blocked from using the analyst. And if the crime is too much serious, then the entire institution may be blocked because it is already written in the license agreement. So users must be aware about this facility and see the members. If you want to see the members who are the analyst members right now in India, so there are 394 colleges in India who are using analyst. There are 12B colleges this much, non-aided college this much. So I'll go to the state wise now and I will show you there are 129 colleges which are right now activated. It is not that only 129 colleges are enrolled for analyst. That means 129 are already activated, and maximum, Sanjay Singh sir has told in the morning that more than 200 colleges were there earlier. So most of the colleges, they have not activated their account. That is why now 129 is activated. So you have to renew your analyst membership every year as per the timing. Otherwise, it will be just put in the hold for the activation. So this was all about analyst, and it is one of the good opportunity with us. We have to use it because more than 31 lakhs books, it is very, very sufficient for us. Now I will go to another topic, open access e-resources. Professor Sanjay Kumar Singh has already shown some of the resources. Open access resources means which are already free and available in internet without any restriction. Free does not mean that it is of low value. Free means that it is available under free license. Anyone can use it. But thing is that there should not be any controversy that some commercial resources are high value, free resources are not high value. This is not so. Resources are same, content are having an importance similar to the commercial resources. Just open access policy is having open attitude towards the learners. I will show you some of the websites of open access like DOAJ, that is called Directory of Open Access Journal. Directory of open access journal is a directory where the entire open access journals of the world you will access from a single platform through this directory. Suppose, for example, in India, how many universities are there? If you want to go each universities, then it is very difficult for a user to find each university. So what the user will do? User will go to the UGC website and he will search the entire university. So similarly, the case is with the directory. The directory itself, it will show the entire open access journals are available within a single platform. In this way, you can access the different journals available in the DOAJ platform. Similarly, there is another open access website directory called Directory of Open Access Books. The same philosophy is also maintained by Directory of Open Access Books. It categorizes, it index all the open access books platform together, and you can access according to your requirement. So another project I will show you called Project Gutenberg. This is very fantastic for downloading ebooks. If you want to download more ebooks, you go to this website and you will get more information. Similarly, there is Internet Archive. In this Internet Archive also you can go and access it. So basically there are lots of n number of resources available in the online platform. Thing is that we have to know, we have to understand how to access those resources. Otherwise, if you say that there is no any resources, it is not. The resources are still now available. Now it is with us how to access those resources. So with this, I would like to stop sharing my screen, and it's a really big honor for me to be with all you people, because since we are all from the academic background. With this, I would like to hand over the speaker mic to Runjun Madam. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Pal, for your illuminating presentation. You have so precisely dealt with the practical aspects of the online e-resources, which will be very useful for all of us. Thank you very much. Now we come to the interactive session.
Participant, if you have any questions, you may raise your hand in the Zoom application. We will then unmute you. Okay, sir. ACLA Bhuyan, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Pal, as well as Professor Singh, for so nice presentations. And definitely all of us have been benefited by your presentations right in the morning, as well as right now also. I have a small query to make. So we have procured JSTOR, as well as I was associated with procuring of Gale Cengage or Bio1. As you all know, those, when you procure those, you get access to so many journals. But right now, because we have this National Digital Library access, so can we get rid of all those expenses as an institution, or we get access to all the journals through National Digital Library?
Sanjay Singh, sir, I think you will take this question.
You have to unmute Professor Singh, please.
Yeah, I have unmuting, but this mic is not working. Sir, can you hear me, Sanjay Singh, sir? Sir, please, yes.
You can hear my voice?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So regarding JSTOR, it is a hide and seek game, I can say, tell you. Sometimes it is added, sometimes it is removed. These games are all played by the publishing houses. So in the this endless list, which I was unable to just open it, what is inside that, what is outside that, I don't know exactly. This morning, just a firewall, because of the firewall obstruction, I am unable to open it. I have to talk to the internet people so that they can give me the access. But earlier also, sometimes JSTOR was there, sometimes it was removed. Later on, it was given. And JSTOR is widely used. It is e-resources, you can say that. But what is the current scenario, I am unable to tell you at this moment. Until unless I ask them, get the information from the implement center, or I have to just surf in their Sindhu or this site, what is the scenario. But you can purchase it also in the bundle. But when you are getting the link under Enlist program, you are paying 5,000 rupees for Enlist program, and you are supposed to get it. But whether, let me ask the Brenda, whether this gesture is included at present?
Gesture, I think, sir, it is not there.
It is not there, no? So they have removed it.
I
So
haven't seen gesture.
every now and then, that's why in the beginning I have told you that they are playing hide and seek game, and because they want to increase the prices, something like that, and they are not coming under the negotiations of the consortium model. So that is one of the reason for that these type of problems are arising. So one thing I will just I will ask the implement people, the person who is the national coordinator, Dr. Ashok Kumar Rai. I will talk to him and I can sort out the problem, what is going on, whether they are going to give in the colleges or not. That is the thing. I can tell you this much.
In fact, Singh sir, we would like to have access to Springer or Elsevier journals through this National Digital Library.
Yeah.
So that would be of much help to all our workers.
But in Enlist also Springer, etc. are there, I think. Is it?
Yes,
Yes, it is available.
But so when they have uploaded this website, so since then I'm unable to access Enlist. So what is inside that I actually don't know. So I will ask them to give me the login password again, new password, so that or remove the firewall so that I can reload it, and then only I shall be able to tell at this moment. And
in fact,
Pal is the right.
In fact, Singh sir. Yeah, can we be assured of the fact that if we access National Digital Library, then we don't need to access Gale Cengage or Bio1 or JSTOR or those big pricey packages?
See,
so NDL can replace all those procurements?
No. You cannot say. In my session, I have told you, because of explosion of literature, it is not possible to do the entire thing. So there will be again policy making with the publishing house of the this JSTOR or Helsinki or whatever you are talking about. So if they come under the negotiation, then only it can be given. Otherwise, it is not possible, because ultimately they are the businessmen, and NDA is providing us free of cost. That is a project. When the project will be over, then we don't know. But at present, the project is going on. So crores, hundreds of crores of project is going on, and it is work done by the this IIT Kharagpur. And Guwahati IIT is nodal center for that. Guwahati IIT is also nodal center.
Yes.
So this query you can put the Guwahati IIT also as a nodal center, that whether you are going to this JSTOR or not, that can be done. If there will be huge demand from different corners of the country, I think that they may think over it and that can be accepted. Like JSTOR, when the Enlist etc. was started during that time, JSTOR was not there. But when their demand came from different corners of the country, then the institute were able to forced to give that commander negotiation. They were giving that type of thing. So at present they have again removed it. What is the reason that we don't know? Maybe the price factor may be there.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. And if any participant is having any queries, please raise your hand in the Zoom application. Can't find any raising hand.
No, it may not be question, any clarification, any discussion further you want?
Yes.
We are having time. Because it should be both way traffic. One way traffic should not be there. So one way we have spoken, Brender Pal has shown you the demo, etc., and live demonstration, etc. So how much you are going to? Yeah. So, no, madam is raising her hand. Sangeeta.
Yes. Just 1 second, madam.
Just unmute her.
Yeah. Madam, please unmute from your side.
Whether madam is getting the voice or not.
Yes, madam. Continue. Madam, please unmute yourself, please.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's not that I have a question. I would just like to say that this was a very enlightening experience. We've come to know so many things, and it is true that when we were into the conventional mode, we did not give too much of importance to all these key resources. But yes, even in our institution, we have JSTOR and InflibNet, and they gave us information time and again for the use of such resources. And after today, I think will not think. I'm sure I have to go and get myself acquainted more into all this and use them. And I will also tell all the people in our institution to work more on this, to be aware and to use them. We thank you all very much for this initiative of yours.
And thank you,
That's
madam.
Thomas College and the Library Association.
And thank you, madam. More you use, more you will be familiar with such type of things.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
spread this information, share this information along with your colleagues, because when it is free of cost and when it is in open access, so you can spread as much as you can. So see, the knowledge is such a resource, knowledge is such a treasure. As much as you will distribute, that will increase. But if you are
Exactly.
distributing the money from your pocket, this will disappear after a few days. So knowledge is such, in Hindi we call it, ज्ञान ऐसा धन है जो कोई चोरी नहीं कर सकता. So that is important thing. So nobody can steal this knowledge from you any moment.
Exactly. Things are there. It's just that we have to move forward. In our institution, we have Swayam, we have Gestor, we have this Enlist. We have. It's just that we need to move forward and use them. And so these type of awareness programs make us more initiated towards that. That's why I thank you.
Especially during lockdown period, one example I will share with you. Just 2 days back, there was a PhD Viva was in Nehu, and the head of the department told me that earlier in the face-to-face mode, only 15, 20 or maximum 30 participants were there in the open Viva. And then lockdown period, about 70, 80 participants are there. They are unable to complete in the open Viva. So this is the scenario now. So everybody want to engage himself or herself, and everybody want to get the experience in the new things. So that is one of the reason also.
So actually, through this platform, actually, I want to request all our academic fraternity that we are using these MOOCs courses, massive open online courses in the SWAYAM. Now, being an academician, I myself, I feel that from Assam, we should work hard on these MOOCs courses. We should develop some of the MOOCs courses in our own languages so that our students may be benefited through this approach. What we can do, in a college, we can make a group of the faculty members who are having the expertise in the different countries. Don't bother about the technologies. Technologies will be handled by someone. But thing is that you have to give importance to your content. Content is the main thing of a technology. So you just prepare some kind of planning for MOOCs courses. The guidelines are already available in the EPG Parsala website. It is already available in the UGC, MHRD, everywhere. If you go to the internet, you will get the guidelines. So you just develop some kind of MOOCs courses for our own students so that it will benefit it. So thank you.
Any more questions? So now we are coming to the end part of the webinar.
Madam, just I'd like to interrupt. Just
okay.
Coming to this end, just I'm very sorry to interrupt you.
Doesn't matter.
Yes, ma'am.
It's all right.
I would like to thank our Honorable Principal Sir, E-Thesis Dissertation Sir, on the behalf of Assam College Librarians Association. That's really, sir, is very dynamic, and because we are getting a dynamic principal like him, and we are conducting a webinar in the platform of Presidas Commerce College. Really, it's very nice, sir. You have really understand the objective we are having in our mind, and you are supporting us. So really, sir, thank you very much for your kind effort. We will never forget in our entire life. Thank you, sir. And I would like to thank Professor Sanjay Kumar Singh and the entire Presidas family, and special thanks to one of my colleagues, Dr. Dilip Kumar Sonwal. Just I would like to show his face because he is really very much helping me from morning to evening to handle all the things. So Dilip Sonwal sir is there. If you could.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
So, madam, please.
Yes, now we come to the end of our webinar, that is vote of thanks. I, on behalf of Presidas Commerce College, take the privilege of offering the vote of thanks. At the very onset, I offer my sincere thanks to our principal, Dr. Hrishikesh Borua, for his wholehearted support and guidance to organize this webinar. I express my gratitude to the resource persons, Professor Sanjay Kumar Singh and Dr. Virendra Pal, for sparing their valuable time to be with us and also for enlightening us about online e-resources, which is the need of the hour. I also offer my thanks to Dr. Prashanta Kumar Deka for taking the initiative to organize this webinar in our college. My sincere thanks to the esteemed participants, without whom this webinar would not have been a success. Last but not the least, I want to thank each and everyone who is directly or indirectly associated with this webinar. I thank Mr. Sonwal from my core of my heart because he has been doing all these technical things for us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, madam. Thank you. So, taking the permission from Honorable Principal Sir, we'd like to end the meeting.
Thank you very much.
And thank you everybody. Thank you, Kesidas Commerce College and the IQAC team. A special thanks to the principal.
Thank you, everyone. And just as I said in the first half also, we have posted one feedback link in the WhatsApp group. So please fill up the feedback link and submit it. And we will be providing you the online participation certificates over email. And we also hope to organize many webinars in the near future to come. And such types of lively interactions within the academic fraternity is really very fruitful. And thank you once again, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So meeting is going to be end. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.